Is there anything else anyone else wanted to do
Um,
before we kicked off to the official adventure path? It is the
Oh,
night
well,
before. Just to be clear, as a reminder before you go, Cuervo, you dropped off Velspira to get some rest, and she went to sleep, and she is just
yeah, we
just
took her
asleep.
to my monastery.
Yep.
Me and James's character,
Yeah.
Samuel, and like we don't have to get into the role play of it, right? But eventually, Shinichi would explain to his master everything that happened when he arrived at the church, the symbol that knocked her out, and what it all means, and he would more maybe distractedly focus on the fact that, hey, this rat folk here, he's also a follower of Yuri, and that's way more interesting, Master. But that stuff is also important, I guess. But look at this little rat folk. He worships our god. Isn't that
hello.
interesting?
A wise mouse indeed.
It's just easier to find some body improvement clubs this way.
Oh, we all have different reasons, but we all find the same path. That is nature's way. What brings you to
Also,
our
you're
doorstep?
just helping out here. I have a busy night making sure the everything in the festival stays safe.
Hmm.
But I figured I could take a moment to go and make sure our friend here is all right, and also keep company for Shinichi.
You
How do
should have seen
you
it, Master. It was amazing how synergized we was in the fight.
how do you deal with the weight of something as lofty as safety, little one?
Oh, you know, just making sure when things are tense, just to make sure we have a control over things that we can reasonably have control over, like keeping an eye out, just in general. Probably what I intend to do.
Interesting, interesting. Right, you guys can. Are you actually planning on hanging out at the monastery for the rest of the night, Sunichi? Obviously, Samuel has these other errands that he was trying to get done at the garrison that he would have left at some point. Would you have followed him along, or are you staying behind to keep talking to your master?
I would stay behind because really most of the things Shinichi would do would be through what his master would tell him to do, realistically speaking.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
there's. Sorry.
no, you first.
Oh, I was gonna say, and I only started talking because I thought there was a long enough gap to speak. Sorry. I was gonna say one thing I'd say before I leave is just, hey, so I know you're doing that whole kata demonstration during the festival. That's exactly where I want you. I know you'll be fine with protecting people. If anything goes down, you'll be in the middle of everybody. So you'll have the best chance to actually make sure things are safe. I need you as our problem solver, you know?
I deeply appreciate your recommendation, sir, but I must look to my master for what I am to do now with this information that I have been given. And I immediately turn to my master. Master, what are your orders?
It's interesting to ask. Uh, the path that you must take, but I think that the answers that you seek are loftier than anything I have ever lived, my young friend.
And Shinichi stands there for like a good minute, and you can hear the gears in his brain trying to turn at that. And he simply says, "Do you want me to stay here to meditate on what has happened, or do you want me to help this fellow Iori worshiper and whatever is happening tomorrow?"
Which do you think is the right path? There will come a day when I will not be here to guide you. And it may, he puts a hand on your shoulder, come sooner than you feel you are ready for.
Uh, I look to Samuel. For the sake of protecting a fellow Iori worshiper, I will simply help him. But I will come back immediately to you once the day is done.
And he bows, seemingly supportive of your decision.
Okay.
What about you,
And
Krazoid?
Shinichi
Is there anything
walks
that
up.
you are doing?
Not really. I would just be studying that rune that we saw, and if there's any place that I could go to get more information on it, I would.
I have one more use of Tears of Wine if you would like it. It'll give you a +2 bonus on your skill checks for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't know how it might wear off by the time I get to use it, depending on where I have to go.
Um,
Unless you're following me.
what exactly is it? Are you
Fair enough.
trying to learn a history about it? Are you trying to learn like what exactly are you looking for? Would you say?
Anything I can find on it.
Okay.
History would probably be the first thing, but realistically, anything Lorraine could find on it is what she's going to be looking for.
Lorraine had before visited the Wade North, which was a map store, but in this situation instead, 1 second here. Go ahead and just roll a d20 as just like a general gather information check. Let's see how easy this is for you as a whole.
With modifiers added, that could look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, what you're looking for happens to be something that no one knows a whole lot about, and yet everyone is oddly familiar with, uh, which makes it easy to point you all in one single direction, which is 2 books. And unbeknownst to most newcomers of Sandpoint, one of the actual best libraries for all things magic or occultic isn't actually in a bookstore. It isn't on any shelf to buy. It's actually in the library under the Bluestone, which is like a temple in the city.
Well, I guess I'll spend my evening there, just researching away.
Interesting. One of the things that you'll notice on your... I'll throw everybody down just so they can actually see. One of the things that you will notice on your way to find the passage down to the library, which is honestly pretty clean cut, because this isn't actually a very big place outside of the monuments that they have. Um, there are very few optional passageways.
No, I'm assuming the library is headed toward the south.
Yeah, but more so the point that I wanted to make is, there's a few things that you notice is kind of unique as you're making your way along. One of those is that the um, temple here seems based to 7 individuals, but you are not as familiar um, with this specific set of gods. It just seems like, you know, 7 figures, whereas most times you would think like a church where the gods at least bear much resemblance to stories or some familiar symbolism. You don't feel like you could necessarily pinpoint. You can make some guesses, but overall, just you get this feeling in your chest that whatever is being recognized here is older. Um, if you're coming at night, after all this stuff has happened,
Oh,
before you go to bed, the place will have flames that are lit, but you will not actually see anybody in any of the chambers, and you will be able to make your way down to a very dusty little room that is not lit. Um, do you have dark vision? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh yeah, you do.
I don't believe. Yes, I do.
You do, yeah. I double check. So I mean, that won't be a problem for you if you just want to leave it unlit entirely, but you're basically in a very, very small little room that just has shelves all the way around. And go ahead and just do a knowledge history check for me now, if you would like. Start going through these books. Phil, are you going to be available when I ask for you in a second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um,
15.
with the 15, it
Since I haven't used my free,
go ahead.
I don't think I've used my free reroll today, so I'm going to use my free reroll because I can do better on that.
Go for it. Did you end up taking that Tears of Wine from Samuel?
Yeah, yeah, I would take it. I just don't know if it would still be in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's up to you of when you wanted to decide to use it. But if you would have waited until you were cracking into the books, then now's fine to start including that bonus if you'd like.
Okay.
Quickly asking, are you guys all seeing darkness too? Because that's all I'm seeing on my screen.
I see more than darkness.
Yeah, I can see a lot of things.
So I got a 20.
Might just be, I don't know if you have dark vision or not. So
Ooh, okay, 20. With a 20,
Yeah,
it only ends up taking you about an hour. You've gotten pretty good at going through books, and not a whole lot of the things that you're learning are too revolutionary to you, but you are able to make a much cleaner picture of what you are actually seeing now. You are looking at an old Thessalonian rune. The Thessalonians worshipped allegedly 7 different beings, and this one in specific is one that focuses on wrath.
Okay.
The
I'll make sure I'll be writing that down in my journal.
The exact reason for these runes is argued by scholars, but they do agree that there is largely a increase in violence historically places that these things last.
Okay. I'll make note of that in my journal and everything, so that I have it for later use if I need to reference it. Is there? Can I find what the other 6 symbols look like?
Go ahead
And if so, can I
and
copy them down in my journal?
give me another check, and we'll see how many are available there. And then
Tears
Phil,
to wine would have worn out by now, unfortunately.
Phil, is there
Yes.
anything that you are looking to do before the festival begins tomorrow?
I would like to. What time of day is it? We have the whole day, or is it nighttime?
It's starting to get dark. You guys had been out all day for the one shot basically, so it's just starting to get to nighttime, and you guys are getting the last opportunities to do some prep before the festival will kick off tomorrow. As for your 16, we'll say that there is at least one symbol noted for each of them, but that the scrolls themselves notate that it's believed that there were more used for different purposes. They just don't have all of them, basically.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna copy them down in my journal so I have them,
Absolutely.
so I can reference them later if any of them pops up.
Yeah, you could
And
definitely
that'll be
make
pretty
note
much what
of
I spend my evening doing.
7 different sigils, one that basically equivalates out to each of the sins, the 7 sins.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely make note of that, and that's what I'll do this evening.
All
Spend my
right.
time in the library.
And for yourself, Phil Boldrin. Philomo, you there, buddy?
My bad. Yep. I realized that. I thought you were talking to him still. I would head back to the Rusty Dragon and get me a belly full of food and ale before we depart.
Okay. Is the
Or not
Rusty
depart. My bad.
is the Rusty Dragon the
Go
same
ahead.
place you think you would have been drinking, H? I don't know if you really thought of anywhere specific in your mind. Ash.
So I don't remember exactly the names of the places you laid it out for us.
Yeah,
I
no, that's
just
okay. I
there
just
was
it
one
was
where you were
there.
like, yeah, this is like a higher end one. There was one that was like a kind of like lower dive bar, and I think I would have found like the happy middle point between the two. So if that is this, then that is where I'm at.
Fair enough, you know.
I think we were only given 2 options.
Oh no, there's so
And
many ends, it's ridiculous. Uh,
oh,
which is
wow.
fair to actually, how a real town works. Um, I could definitely see this as being considered one of the mid ones, so that works for me. So, as
Okay.
you come
Then
in Tholdrin, you will see Ash already in there getting a bit to drink himself. Let's see here. Tholdrin. And then, as we mentioned, it will appear one of the disciplines from the monastery is also over there.
if I spotted you, I'd probably like raise a mug or something in your direction, and be like, "Pull up a chair. We've just been sharing stories."
Tholdrin would gladly pull up a chair. Why can't I? Oh, it's just delayed. Okay.
You good? Alright.
Yeah.
The owner of the establishment would come over and ask, "Is there anything I can get you, sir? We still have a little bit of duck left."
Duck sounds fine.
Perfect, perfect. You'll see her hurry off to the kitchen, and it's kind of interesting, she's offering duck, but the smell of a strong curry is just permeating the entire building. And you can only imagine it must be something being prepared for the festival tomorrow. Um, Not long over after that, and they'll bring over some more drinks. And John, Sue will say, "This one's on me. As long as you put it on my tab, amigo." And you guys will get a couple of free drinks for what will surely be a bill much higher than it should be.
How high is this person's bill? How much is their tab? Oh no. Oh wait, 17. Okay.
They have been racking up a bill for quite a while. It consists both of drink and food. And at this point, if Amiko's being honest, it's probably about 17 gold over the last few years. But she just lets it slide.
Christ.
John's a bit of a slosh, and most of the other inns don't even serve him at this point.
Well, I'm not someone to turn down generosity, even if it's not well advised. So so I guess Tholdrin, when you sit down and pull up next to us, I probably just look and go, so you're not buying this whole goblin attack business, are you?
I just out of game real quick. Did you pay that person's bill?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
No, I was wondering if I was curious to know like how much of a tab this person's already built up. But it sounds like it's already too late for them, so I'm just gonna let it fly.
All right. Okay.
That's John for you.
I'm not quite sure. What else would it be?
Some kids trying to spook a bunch of adults, throwing around ghost rumors to lighten security in other places.
I'll be back in just
Could be anything.
You guys can continue. Just give me a second.
Mayhaps, but most rumors have a kernel of truth.
Don't I know that? Forgive me though, here I am getting heavy and everything on you. What brings you to the bar? You've come for a drink, yes? What's your drink of choice?
And a belly full of food for a great festival tomorrow.
That is what I like to hear. Have you ever been to this festival before? I've personally not been to Sandpoint before, so this is my first foray into such an occasion.
Same. This is my first 10-day in Sandpoint myself. I've been here 3 fortnights.
That's a hell of a lot longer than I have. I strolled in, got pulled off the street, said, "You look like a priestly type," and I said, "How the hell do you get that from this appearance?" and then I was in the church.
You don't look quite priestly.
Thank you.
Do you worship?
I do the necessary steps. I know the concept behind how to worship.
But do you worship?
I think Ash just takes a large sip, a large gulp of ale, and just goes, likely not as much as I should be, let's say that. I do the bare minimum.
I'll clap Ash on the back and say, Gorham doesn't mind as long as there's blood on the ground.
From my understanding, as long as I throw a few seeds into the dirt, Aristotle's pretty happy with me. So, I guess we're both pretty good at our jobs then.
I just want to say out of game, I think this is the second time I feel validated where you guys are like, I'm not holy man, I just do exactly what my god wants. I win again, damn it.
The least holy men in the party, for sure.
Is there that pretty much everybody feel good about going on into the morning and officially the start of the day being the start of the festival?
Absolutely.
What does if Shinichi's following me around on the night before? Is there anything specific he would do?
Well, with your permission, I've been trying all damn day to find my big brother effectively, and there's only one bar in this entire town that even accepts him anymore. So, by hell and high water, I'm gonna drag him back.
It's probably a good idea you get a lay of the land since you know this place so well. So, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably the best thing you could do. But if we're gonna part ways tonight, I just want to make this very clear. At the festival, the place I want you to be in is the place you're already trying to be in. I just need you there participating in general. You don't have to guard with me. If there is any trouble at all, whatever it is, I just want you to be willing to help. That's it. Just be ready in case you need to. Otherwise, do your thing.
Why, Mr. Samuel, this is my home. Of course I'm going to do everything in my power to protect it. And you being a follower of Iori, I am obligated to protect you as well.
Thank you.
And I hope that it is not too forward, but after tomorrow, if everything goes well, I would very much like to know where you came from. And what is your purpose here?
My purpose here?
Yes.
Oh, I was actually hired to protect the festival. That's why I've been taking it so seriously.
Oh. I see. Well, monetary incentives are a valid way to do good deeds, I think. But
It's
no matter.
It's more than just monetary incentives. I represent a guild. So, and I'm talking about a respectable guild here. I came here on other reasons too, but they're more personal. That's the kind of thing I'd talk to you after the festival. You know, if you want to chat. But officially, I'm here just to make sure everything goes smoothly.
That is deeply appreciated, sir. But I am off to find a worthless, dumbass drunk of my brother and bring him back to my home. You have an amazing night.
You too. He waves.
And
See you guys.
Shinichi go
would
Yeah.
see Shinichi come in to the same inn that the three of you are sitting down at
Oh, boy.
currently.
Does that happen at night?
Yeah. I'm still seeing darkness, but you know, as you guys are probably having a good time drinking and all that, Shinichi just loudly says, "John, it's time to go home." Oh, hello, you two. I see you've already met him.
I just gave him a wave.
Yeah, John
And
goes
Shinichi,
to argue with you about it, and he cannot find the words, which means you're probably right. And he, basically responding in what is more a series of sounds than syllables, as he will put one arm over you and the majority of his weight against you, as you help him stand up for as long as you choose to sit here and talk to them before leaving.
oh no, Shinichi just like ignores him because he's not going anywhere. He's too drunk, and he simply turns to the two of you and he says, "I wish to express my apologies on my performance in combat in the church. I swear I am more competent in martial arts. I was just having an off day. But rest assured, tomorrow, if there is any trouble, my performance will be exceptionally more versatile and more impressive. So please disregard what you saw in the church as a fluke. It was not too much to ask."
You like look young, right?
I'm 20.
Okay. See, I probably look at you and just go, kid, and I just put a hand on your shoulder. I've seen people twice your age do fuck all for a day. You're good. I just give you a couple pats on the shoulder.
Oh, well, those people are worthless and lazy, and I train hard, so I understand. And I say that with a smile.
I just have a bewildered look and then just go, oh, well, fuck me then, I guess. You know what you're doing. And I just drink.
I turn to Miss character. What's your name? Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Soldierin. Okay. And to you, Master Dwarf, I did not catch your god. What is the god you worship again?
Boldrin.
Fucking me, you're in. I didn't even know you were in. Oh my goodness, why are you blowing on me?
Yeah, he walked in trying to get Junsu out. Yeah, I can pop it back up.
You asked you asked me my name.
He asked about your god.
My God, yes, Gorum.
And at that, Chinichi, you see, get a little twitch at the eyeball of that one. Just a little twitch. Oh. The Iron Father. That's your god.
The Lord of Iron. Yes.
You'll hear Amiko calling out from behind you, Shinichi. I see you're here to take him home again. Thank you, Shinichi.
Oh, Miss Amiko, I am so sorry. He has not tried to flirt with you again, has he?
And get himself kicked out of the last establishment he can drink in? I don't think so.
Ah, good. Although I wish he would, simply so you can kick him out. I am tired of always dragging him back home. He can be a better martial artist if he can just stop worshiping that drunken idiot of a god of his.
If he didn't drink here, he would drink with other bad influences.
Well, I can't have that. Ended up killing 2 criminals last time he did that.
That's why I let him
And
run us a
Shinichi
bit
just
of a
says
debt.
that. And Shinichi just says that completely casually. Well, I will not disturb the three of you anymore. I hope all of you have a good night's rest. If Gorham finds that acceptable, of course.
Who do you worship, Master Monk?
Iori, the master of masters. A man who trained so hard in body and soul that he achieved godhood without the need of bloodshed or a stone.
Children will just raise his eyebrow.
Mind boom, sound effect.
Ash just looking between the two of them, still drinking.
I am happy to educate you on the various virtues and greatness of my god on a later date. But first, I must deal with my brother. Good evening. And I walk out and I grab John by the foot and I drag him across the floor. And I make sure that he hits his head on a couple of chairs and tables on the way out.
Jeez.
And do that you shall, as you pretty much, focus on him the entire way back. Not necessarily to his benefit the entire time, but quite focused on him. And for you, Samuel, you go around and you do your best to secure the perimeter, but at the end of the day, you aren't overly familiar with all of Sandpoint. You are a newcomer at the end of the day, so you do your best. Like you said, you do all the logical points, the North Gate, the choke point down south, all the big obvious things you make a point of checking on. And at least for the night, everything seems quite normal.
During the festival, I'll probably be still focusing on security rather than enjoying festivities.
Absolutely, that'll be completely up to you. Which, unless there's anything else any of you gentlemen would like to do.
Now, let's start the adventure!
I'll say the only thing I would say is after Shinichi leaves, I just turn to Thulgrin and just go, fun kid, that one, huh?
What do you say to that, Thulgrin? Oh, Phil.
Slowly drinking from my cup again.
Bro's getting schwiggity wasted.
I am. I'm getting wasted.
Let's see.
Oh, worship the Iron Lord. How quaint.
Sorry, low-key out of game. I was reading up on Rory so I could know more about Rory because I've never heard of him before.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was interested, so that's why I didn't hear what was said. I apologize.
The only thing I said was, it was just a short comment. I just said, when Shinichi left, I just said, fun kid. Basically motioning to where Shinichi left.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, he's been drinking the holy water.
Ah, my man. And I would definitely give you a mug, like a beer tap.
Amazing.
We're gonna get along fine. This party's gonna be great. There's not gonna be infighting, I swear. I swear, guys.
That
So
was the last
far-
thing for me, though. I'm good to go.
I have you guys just kind of sit up on some bleachers. If there is any automatic repositioning you would like to do, please feel free. But basically, you're just coming out as the morning is getting started. The square is alive quite early. Basically as soon as the sun is up, there are people up There's quite a bit of movement, quite a bit of color, quite a bit of noise. Canvas tents are already lining the plaza. The leather worker, a fabric merchant, a baker, they're all setting up their stations right now and getting ready for the day. There's a bunch of fresh baked goods, kind of conquering the smell of anything else in the area. Bread is a very powerful smell for anyone who's ever actually baked some, and man, if you wouldn't know it here in the square today. Uh,
My grandmother made me a bunch when I was a kid, so I got the smell.
uh-huh, uh-huh. Um, the baker in
I'd
the...
probably just
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd probably just find a patrol route or something in general, just like whenever things are business as usual, and then if anything comes up where I need to either stay and watch or just like check up on guards or people or whatever, whenever. But in
Absolutely.
general, my as you were status is just patrolling a decent route.
Okay, okay. Focus just basically just around the festival specifically.
Yeah, especially the festival, since that way I'm actually in the scene.
Well, of course. Um, Anybody else have anywhere specific that they would think they'd be other than the in the seat? Shinichi, I
Not
notice you
particularly.
have come over to say something to your friends Jansu and Yangzhou.
Yeah. Yeah, like, obviously, I would try to keep an eye out for Samuel if I see him around. I would wave to him, you know, and I just stay close to my teachers and my classmates essentially. And again, we don't have to role play it out. We're busy, but the big thing Shinichi will be doing here today is selling fish.
Nice.
He would be selling the fish that he caught. Um, I would say maybe this morning or last morning before, and we're just trying to raise more money for the monastery because again, we are trying to get Iori into the church, and for some reason they just don't want him, which is what backwards people don't like to do, but it's their prerogative.
Go ahead and give me a fisherman check that we'll use
Absolutely.
for kind of how your fishing did for the morning, and then we'll go from there as far as selling it.
And I am absolutely ignoring the very existence of the cheating half orc who absolutely cheated in the kata last night.
Who
She
is
she cheated.
sitting next to her master, and if you make eye contact at any point, you definitely get a sense of satisfaction
Yeah,
radiating from
I
her.
don't. And I don't because she cheated and fuck her and never mind. All right, here we go. Fishing roll. Come on, give me a good fishing roll.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you not only managed to catch a large fish, but for this area, it's not one that is particularly common. However, it is sought after, and to catch this on the day of the festival would not only be just seen as a good omen for Sandpoint, but will definitely catch you a pretty penny. And a lot of people like to eat it.
Yeah, and how much money do I make?
That will still depend on how your sales go for the day. Eh, as popular as it is, there are quite a few other foods. As surprised as you are that more people aren't biting at it, there seems to be quite a large line further down for uh, one of the stalls that you're pretty sure Amiko runs. And you can only imagine that it might have been that curry that you were smelling when you came in last night that everybody is clamoring for instead. But you'll still manage to make solid 5 gold throughout the day.
Yeah, I get to pay my rent.
There you go. Is everybody else going to just, be taking a seat and waiting for the stage festivities to begin? You do see a couple people gathering and things being prepared on stage. Right now, they have a couple of entertainers who have already taken stage and are just doing very minor acts off to the side. Someone's playing music and somebody else is dancing.
Uh, I happen to be sitting next to Lyrianne, so I'd probably just kind of give you a nod, be like, hey, a nod of like I recognize you. That's about it.
Yeah, she'll nod back.
Yeah, like I said, if you guys did want to move your seating, I kind of just slapped you down as a party. If there's somewhere else you want as a starter area as well, feel free to do so. Shinichi and Samuel both did move, so don't feel locked
Yeah.
to that bench.
I'm assumed to be in motion, so wherever is convenient for me, if you guys need me for any reason, I'd probably eventually end up there. So
You know
just
what?
assume I'm in motion right now.
I would say that Shinichi would probably flag you down to like his fish stall, where he's trying to sell some fish, and to be a bro to a follower of Iori, he would give you a fish steak for free.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. How much do these usually go for?
Oh, well, this is a pretty good fish that I caught. So normally I would go for like 8 gold for a plate of this, but
Goodness.
this is a good quality fish. This is a good quality fish, and I slapped what's left of it on the hook. It took me all morning to catch this thing. Look at it. Should I probably lower my prices? Would that attract more customers?
Oh, I don't know the general market price of this stuff, so I can't really tell you, to be honest. That said, I accept your gift. However, and I'm saying this, I don't have much gold on me in the first place. How would you like? He'll hand over 4 gold. How about a donation to your monastery?
Shinichi grabs it and he puts it in the bell jar in the counter. Very empty at the moment, but now 4 gold pieces richer. I knew
That way, there's still a bit of a, back and forth with it, a mutual trade.
I knew Yuri set me on a good path when I met you. You're a good friend, and I give you
Thank
a big thumbs up.
I return the thumbs up.
Friendship achieved. It pops up on the screen.
As
I'll go back to patrolling.
The sun actually starts to get up into the air, the mayor of the town steps up to the front of the stage and either with the best lungs or some sort of magical enhancement, speaks out very clearly to the entire crowd as you hear, "Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sandpoint. Whether you walked 5 minutes from your front door or 5 days from the road, you were exactly where you're supposed to be today. Look at this turnout. I have to say I wasn't sure we could pull everyone away from their routines. I mean, I'm still a little shocked that we got Lars Ravatsky standing right over there." The whole crowd kind of looks and laughs at him. "Lars, buddy, the hides will still be there tomorrow. Come, actually enjoy the festivities. Today you're one of us. All of you are one of us. Sandpoint has waited 5 years for this day, and today we celebrate it. Welcome to the Swallowtail Festival.
I
Every
would, clap, applause, cheer, whatever.
okay. There'll kind of be a shuffling of steps as she will disappear off of the stage, and someone else will step forward. Most people to the town, and especially you, Samuel, having been working with the garrison, would realize this as the Sheriff Hemlock, the actual main law authority that most of the garrison reside to for any legal standing. He says, "Thank you, Mayor Devrin. I'll keep this brief because I know the act anyone's here to. I'm not the act anyone's here to see. A few reminders. The bonfire tonight is a Sandpoint tradition, and it's going to be a large one. Stay back, watch your children, and let's not add to the stories people already tell about this town. My deputies will be on hand if you need anything. Before I step down, I'd ask something of you." And kind of just looks to the crowd, gazing over, trying to make sure everyone is paying attention. 5 years ago, fire took our church, but it took more than that. Would you join me in a moment of silence for the families who lost someone that night, and for the ones who rebuilt, so all that could be standing here today? He bows his head and tries to have a moment of silence. It goes on for a few seconds before people kind of already start to clamor, he's right. That was 5 years ago, and that was a huge turning point for this town. There was a lot of violence outside of just a building burning down. It wasn't just the one act. And everybody's ready to just move on to get past all of this. And so, very quickly, the sheriff will kind of be ushered off as a more lively spirit steps up and says, "Sandpoint, are you ready?" That's what I like to hear. 5 years ago, and I was there, so I know exactly how this story goes. Someone looked at a pile of ash and said, "We should build something better." And then someone else said, "Great, who's paying for it?" And that, my friends, is when the real adventures began. There were town meetings, and then there were more town meetings, and then there were pledges, drives, fundraising diners, and, one very memorable charity auction where I will not say what I donated. But it was a certain painting that raised considerable funds. You're welcome, Father Xantus. And now, look at what stands behind me. And he'll gesture to the very cathedral that your party was defending just last session. He says, "It was worth it. Every cent, agonized minute of it. Sandpoint, you should be proud. And speaking of things worth your time, tomorrow night, the Sandpoint Theater is opening the Harpy's Curse, and I will have pulled off something truly spectacular. The lead of Eviscera, the Harpy Queen, will be played by none other than the incomparable Magnamarian diva Alashonda herself. Yes, that Alashonda. You are welcome. Doors open at dusk. Don't be late. Alright, let's get this festival started." With that, you will see everybody kind of starting to break off as a bunch of different shops and games and events and different acts of celebration take place. And you guys are kind of just free to try to explore or enjoy that festival however you would like to.
All right.
Yo,
Well,
Samuel.
go
Um,
ahead, you first, by all means.
Yo, Samuel. Do you
oh,
want
hey,
to play some
Mufasa.
games?
Unfortunately, I've got a job to do. I can't play games right now.
Oh, well, let me rephrase. Is there anything in specific you want me to win? I'm just about almost done selling this fish here, and I don't want to leave you feeling left out. This is a rather fun event today.
I appreciate it. Give me something that really speaks to you of something that, you think I'd like.
Shinichi looks at you for a good second, and he says, "Would it be racist if I gave you cheese?"
Is it good cheese?
I would try to find it for you.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Perfect. Well,
96.
Is it good
Yeah.
cheese? It is some of the best cheese he could have ever found you in your life. You are not sure you have ever had better cheese. Maybe once or twice. Maybe.
You're really good at this, Shinichi.
Legendary
I-
cheese.
I am
You're
diligent
really
when it comes to my friends and any follower of the Master of Masters. This is the way.
The cheese itself is actually, very comparable to the fish you caught, Shinichi, in terms of it's considered a delicacy. It's not from around here. It's actually fermented in Chinchi, and this was exported from quite a distance. But for just a gold, you managed to give Samuel perhaps the best cheese he's ever had in his life.
Well, thank
And
you.
Shinichi nods, very proud of himself.
Seriously though, my legs I've been walking around a while, so literally anything to help boost the day or my energy, it really is just a godsend. So, thank you.
Is there
Shinichi
I
gets-
will be
anything anybody else wants
as
to be doing?
detailed.
What is there to do?
What are you trying to look for? There's quite a few things to do as you walk up and down these streets. It isn't just this little bit here. There is stuff basically all around this tent and the streets extending from them for a bit. There are all sorts of games, games of skill, games of chance. There are various different types of booths selling tons of different products. There are merchants and traders that have come from quite a distance to come and celebrate and be part of the festival today. So all depends on it, what exactly you're looking for.
Games? What kind of games?
What was that?
Said I'd play some games. What kind of games?
Are you looking for more games of skill, games of chance, either or?
Either or.
Okay, okay. Um, one of the probably the most audacious games that you would see, I suppose, would be a roped off area where they're offering some pig wrestling with a cash prize if you can actually pin down a slick pig.
All right, let's go.
Hog
I'll fucking
time.
catch a slick pig.
All right.
You gonna fight that hog?
I'm gonna fight that hog.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Fulgrin sees a small mud pit with a bit of rope around it, a little offer of a 5 gold cash prize to anyone who can manage to pin down this pig. And he says, I can do it. You're gonna climb over this rope, get your feet into this mud, and this pig is immediately going to stare at you defiantly. Ready for this challenge. Go ahead and give me your attempt at a grapple, unless there's something you want to do ahead of that.
Do it!
No, let's CMD this hoe.
A dwarf and a pig fighting in the mud.
Oh,
Natural
baby.
20, baby!
Yeah.
It was never a fight.
Oh!
I wasn't ready for that, and you made my food go down the wrong pipe. That was almost an assassination on top of a pig pen here. That was not what I was intending when I said you were in a pig pen, but you sure enough hop on and you show a pig what a pig pen is. You kick that pig's back legs out from underneath him as the whole weight of a dwarf comes on top of him. And then front legs push out, and then basically looks like you put him into a froggy stance there. And he is going to try hard to get away from you now, as that oily body is still underneath you, and you're going to try to keep it there. Give me a second one, see if you can actually manage to pin him down.
Oh, yes, the pig squeal.
Does he get advantage? That's a natural
I've waited fucking almost 20 years for that.
You hear a bunch of people cheering you on from around the ring. Yeah, yeah.
Turn that
And
boy
also one of those people
bacon,
cheering you
baby!
on from around the ring.
Aw. Just 13.
Go ahead and give me one more. You know, your last one was a nat 20. I don't mind giving you advantage for one. Let's see, best of 2.
Where'd it go? Here we go.
Oh,
Way worse.
The fate said no. No, 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 no. As that pig does manage to, sure enough, all that weight that you're trying to put down on it kind of just makes the pig pew, and actually slip right through the mud and goes sliding all the way to the other side of the ring. And you could sit there and keep going at it, but that will be you taking quite a considerable time to continue chasing this pig around. So I will proceed to ask, would
Oh, I'm
anyone else
not
like
giving
to do
up.
anything? Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
figured
I'm
that,
not
which is
giving
why
up.
we will come
So,
back to
alright.
you continuing to do that in a little bit.
For sure.
What would everyone else like to do as Fultron proceeds to chase around an oil pig?
What other games are that apply?
Any preference towards skill or chance?
Mm, not really.
So, I mean, there are a couple that seem like they're supposed to be like kind of like a ranged skill, you know. You see a couple people that are shooting bows, a couple other people are throwing knives. One rather large orc actually is manning a stand that is nothing but a series of differently sized rocks, and challenging people to see who can lift the biggest rocks for the longest. There's
Call
like
dips.
a
I call
simple,
dips.
a simple game of horseshoes going on. Some sort of balance competition with a log over along the water that seems to be like some sort of competition or duel. Uh, More along the games of chance, you know. There's a few of those as well for anyone wondering. A guy has a ball. All you have to do is guess which cup the ball is in after he does his little switcheroo. Another one is a stall where basically there will be a room you'll look at, and then they're going to put up a sheet, and then they'll drop the sheet, and you just got to tell them what changed in the room. And then, you know, you got your basic gambling in a back room where you can do some dice gambling if you're interested. Or there's even a local, what some would call a witch, but she's running a little fortune teller stand under the name of Madame Zavalra. If anyone would like their tarot read.
Well, Lorraine will go check that out, actually.
There you go. The stand you see is very quaint. Does not have much of her own tent. It more seems as though she probably arrived in this wagon being pulled by a horse, and she will probably leave in this wagon. But she seems quite satisfied with her little hut as you basically step up into her wagon. She says, "Greetings, greetings. What brings you to see Madame Zelvara today?"
Well, I was just kind of curious on walking around, saw the stall, figured why not? I'll give a chance to have my fortune read.
Hmm. That is oftenly how the fortunes come, I suppose, where you least expect them, my dear. Go ahead, and here's what you'll do. And she hands you the deck of tarot cards, and she says, "Now, think of a question in your heart, what you want answered most, and give those a good shuffle for me, sweetie."
Um, see, she will think of a question. I'm trying to think of one, and sure, she shuffles the cards.
See how much the fates want to answer your question.
It doesn't
Goodness.
seem like they want to.
You know, as you were sitting there shuffling those cards, you are struggling to figure out what you really want to ask in the first place, and the cards can feel it. It says you pass those cards back to her, and she deals them out. Uh, she just kind of looks up at you and says, "Oh," kind of just pats your hand a little bit and starts to pour you a cup of tea and hands it to you and says, I hate when I have to say this, but many will either live or die as part of the decisions you make. It's a heavy, heavy burden, and I wish I could help you more, but I can't."
Is that based off the card reading or just her?
It is off of the cards that actually did end up coming
Okay.
down. Yep. Her reading is just that she feels like your hands will be involved in either the saving or the death of many people.
Well, hopefully it's saving and not the death of many. But I guess time will tell, right?
She nods and she says, "It means not that you're a killer, you know. It just means that there are consequences even when we fail. It's a heavy burden to put upon a person's shoulders. Don't think that it changes who you are."
Very well. I appreciate this.
That you will step away, perhaps a little foreboding to know as much as you do about Thessalonia and to know as much as you do about the many lives that were burdened and were kind of treated like cattle back then, and to have those same symbols around now, and to have something like that said to you, uh, it just doesn't bode well on the mind.
Right.
As a side note, everybody, just to throw out there, there are a couple of other contests that I did forget to mention. As far as pepper eating contest, where a bunch of people are off to the side, currently enjoying some glasses of milk and bread. Their faces quite red and tears streaming down their face, seemingly not finishing their pepper eating challenges, as well as a eat the mystery pie challenge, which quite a few people have failed. Is there
I
anything?
recall Dits in a rock throwing contest with the orc.
Okay.
Is that
Is there, before we get to that, is there anything anyone who hasn't done anything would like to do? Or has any questions about anything else?
I think uh, Ash would basically just be kind of wandering through all the stalls, not really getting fully into any of them. He'd probably see the fortune telling stall and go, nope, and stay away from that one.
Okay.
I might try like if there's that classic. Well, I know Shanice is already doing like a rock throwing one. If there's one where it's like, uh, oh man, what would he even do? You know what? I guess he would go for the ball and cup one where it's like pick up a cup. If the ball's there, you win. You know, something just total gamble,
Yep.
total luck.
That absolutely is
But
one of the
otherwise, I'm just kind
available
of floating,
games.
just watching everyone else.
Would
And we
you?
don't even have to play that game. We can just say like,
Oh no, that's good. It's absolutely an available game. Um, is it something that you would watch and kind of try to get a feel for ahead of time, or would you?
oh, definitely not.
You're just going right in for it. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. All
There's no
right.
strategy here.
In that case, go ahead and give me just a perception check to follow that ball. He's gonna drop this tiny little red ball down onto his little table, and you'll see him take what seem to be kind of just these little domed cups that he puts over underneath them. He says, "All right, sir, you think you're gonna get me? Now let's see what you got." He's just gonna start doing them, swapping his hands
I
across.
act I actively close my eyes and then just point towards the third cup.
Okay.
And this is see if I okay, yeah, that's about right.
And as seemingly he feels like he's printing money, he will hand his hand out for just a silver. As you definitely pick the wrong cup, and he goes, "Oh, better luck next time. Better luck next time."
I'll just laugh and go, ah, it's all fun, and I'll give him the silver and I'll just continue making my rounds, just checking things out.
Absolutely. Let's see. I'll give you one more possible.
Ah, damn, I no longer have 69 gold.
I'm honestly sad. If that percentile had hit 69 while you were in the middle of saying that, I would have felt like that was ordained by the heavens. But here we are. So I mean, as you are going around, that was the one I wanted. Disregard that. That's what I actually wanted. Yeah. You will not see anything else too odd there. Definitely does seem to be quite a few different events going on. You know, you realize outside of even the games, there's like people that are betting on dog races. There seems to be a bunch of different stuff that's like getting set up like in the tent or around the tent, but doesn't seem like anything that you should probably be messing with. You know, seems like stuff probably for events later in the day. Are we? I feel like there was one person who might not have interacted with the festival at all yet. Am I right or wrong on that?
We have Holdren, Ash, Lyrian, Shinichi, myself, kind of
Okay.
myself, I guess.
Um, is there any way that, you're obviously, as you're going around all those festivals, Samuel, I mean, you would have an opportunity to interact with anything if you wanted to. It's getting close to lunchtime at this point, and all of the lunch stands are definitely more than set up and fully going. The curry spiced salmon stand definitely has the most people in it, uh, by and far. It was supposed to be a competition, and you could tell the other food stands are quite irritated, as it is not a competition. There are people who, you'll notice that they take just a single bite from the bowl, and even as they're finishing their bowl, they're already standing back in line for seconds.
Let's see. I'd probably just chat up people in my general path, which is just probably like from here to here to here. Basically, just this general path because it seems to give me the best view of everything as I go back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if there's like anyone in particular who would be interesting to talk to at a game.
I mean, that's totally up to you. The people that are closest to you, I mean, there are a couple of pretty well-dressed people. You get the impression that they're probably nobles of some sort, perhaps living down. There's kind of a separate part of Sandpoint that's a little separated where there's some manors, and you haven't seen them around town before. You wouldn't be surprised if they might live down in that direction. Outside of that, I mean, there are a few different stands even just along the side there. Um, Really depends on what you think would catch your eye. And like I said, I mean, um, even if you, because I guess you probably haven't seen it from the side, but you can basically go all the way around the tent, even if you wanted. And
Oh,
by
I
that
can.
point, there's quite a few different shops and such you would have been able to see even just along that short walk. So if anything would have caught your
Oh,
eye
wow.
out of any of the stuff I was mentioning, you can feel free to do that as well. Anyone who goes around, I'm just gonna get. Okay. For instance, you will notice that there's a lot of different like little curio shops and different people trying to sell little bargain goods. There is a area of potions, for instance, and all of the potions just say 1 copper, and none of them are labeled. It's just a bunch of different colors and sizes.
That's an interesting one. What's
Shinichi.
this person?
Oh, which one? You would come over and see um, a local herbalist known for growing a variety of herbs in town, and that can be seen via a bunch of different potions that are around her. This is not the same store that had the little unlabeled ones. Her quite opposite are all very well labeled. All of the products look like they were made with love and are very properly sealed and seem to seemingly be maybe a little bit more organized on the tables than they necessarily need to be.
Makes them more visible, though. Is your day going well?
Oh, it's a wonderful day, a wonderful day. I've been waiting for the church to be restored since the old one went down. Yourself, I'm not sure we've met.
Oh, I'm Sam. I'm one of the guards patrolling out today.
Oh, Sam. Well, anything that you can do to help keep us safe, bless your heart.
Bless yours too. Just let me know if you need anything, all right? I'll come running right up to you.
Uh, she smiles and kind of turns her chair a little bit to more properly face you. She says, if there's anything you need, you just let me know. I'll do my best to help you out, sweetie.
Thank you. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the festival. I might see you a couple of times as I come around, though. My patrol's circular.
And with that,
Roll seduction.
we can go to your stone test, if you please, Shinichi. Like I said, you'll come over and you will see a very strong, very muscular orc wearing a very comically strong man outfit, as there are a series of uh, stones. And don't get me wrong, we're not talking like the actual like strongman contest where they're these nice, perfect round boulders. Oh no, these have almost no set of series to actual rational shape to them, and are just literally chunks of rock taken from the earth abstractly that he has decided will make these great different strength challenges for you. Would you like to start with the smallest and work your way up, or are you gonna go right to the largest?
Well, storyteller, let me give you a bit of a flavor to the scene. The
Absolutely.
scene that Shinichi, the reason why Shinichi is picking this specifically is because you are the GM, so tell me no, this doesn't make any sense. But he is absolutely going to try to show off to his friends, and specifically his crush, and to Joka, that cheating orc bitch. And he is going to try to win the prize. So, what's the prize of this stone throwing contest, my man? Or lifting, I'm sorry.
Well, for one, I guess to answer part of what you said there, um, do you want to show off, or are you trying to best her? Are you gonna? Because I mean, if you want her to actually see this and you expect her to not end up directly challenging you on it, you would be sadly mistaken. So, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to
Well,
say,
I'm,
are you really trying to make sure that she's seeing this?
I want all my friends to see this, but specifically her. Because
Okay.
I, you know,
So
I'm
you're
the
gonna specifically go
when it
around
comes
the
down.
festival, and you are gathering all of these people of like, hey, I'm about to go do this. Like, come on, like, I want you like you're going to everybody to do this.
You pretty much, well, if the party wants, I'm not going to distract Miss Weaver from his pig fight, so to say.
I'll look from
But
the distance whenever I can.
Uh,
yeah,
which at that point, Myth, if you're still going at the pig, go ahead and give me another set of grapple checks here. The first one is see
you're
if you get
supposed to
it.
twist it, twist its tail. That's how it works.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah, so
He twisted too hard.
Shinichi's
He
yelling
twisted
at
way
you to
too
grab
hard.
it and twist it, and you absolutely are not paying any attention as this pig goes right against your legs, and you go face first into the mud again. Um, you will eat a face full of mud as you at this point may choose to either give up and follow Shinichi or continue, and I will once again come back to you trying to get this pug.
Oh god.
Alright, pick him
Well,
up.
he
That's it.
he's gonna be around in that big mud pit pig pen for a while longer still. We'll get back to that. Um, what about you, Lorraine, Ash, Samuel? Are you gonna come and support Shinichi as he asks you all to clamor around as he does the strength challenge?
Yeah, sure, why
Yeah.
not? Lane's not
I
doing
can
anything else.
I'll cheer him on when I get close, but otherwise I just kind of have to cheer him on from a distance while I continue my job.
Yeah.
You are there in spirit.
Oh,
You're there in
you'll
spirit.
hear me. You'll hear me. I will be there. I just, only when I'm actually going around is when you'll hear me. But I am definitely cheering you on.
Iori, bro. We're Iori bros. It's official, my friend.
I believe in you. Show that Raku's boss.
I'd also go over and watch. I'd see what you've got, what you're made of. You said you wanted to prove yourself. Let's see what you can do.
You will also draw the attention of your classmates, per se, young Zhao and Joka. And sure enough, she is first gonna see if you just make a fool of yourself. Like, does she even need to try? Or are you just gonna do it for her? She just kind of stands there with her arms crossed. As you will see the big orc kind of actually recognize you. You come to show your strength, my friend.
Genichi nods with pure determination.
You trying to show that you can just pick up something big, or you trying to show that you got endurance?
Shinichi thinks for a moment. I can withstand the pain. I've meditated this morning.
So instead of just trying to have a few chances at picking up the biggest stone, each one of those chances is going to go onto a series of larger stones. He brings you on over into this first very awkward one that you gotta figure out how you're even gonna hold the weight in the first place. Go ahead and give
Yep.
me a strength check.
Come on, Shinichi. You did
It's
a
gonna be
whole
3
fucking
altogether.
big
So.
game. You did a big game talk.
You
Time to
hear
deliver.
young Joe. You can do it.
Oh God. Come on, Shinichi. Come on, Shinichi.
Go.
Yeah!
Hey,
Oh
yo.
yeah,
You know,
it might have an odd placement, but I'll be damned if you don't find a perfect grip for it. You have something you want to say?
I was gonna say that I hold it up with one finger above my head.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Your finger definitely starts to tremble a little bit, but you are doing it. It is in fact happening as you set it down with your one finger, kind of catching it into your palm for a second there as you finally drop it to the ground. Go ahead and now let's see you attempt to do the next one as a couple people in the crowd are already starting to cheer.
Yep.
You got
Do I get a bonus for succeeding that first one?
You got one down, 2 to go. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Don't fuck up. Come on, don't fuck up. Ugh. 9.
Oh,
God damn it.
as you try to find the grip on that one, it slips out of your hand and falls back to the ground and goes, "That's all right. Mm, A lot of people can't get a grip on that one. Let's see about the last." And he brings you over to this one. Is certainly the largest, but it is kind of also the most rationally shaped of everything you picked up. And let's see your last strength check.
Come
Before you
on.
do it,
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
I would I would go over, put a hand on your shoulder, and just say, "All right, kid, come on, focus. Don't get caught up in it. Just lift the damn rock." and I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Awesome. Let's see what you got,
I need to target
Shinichi.
you.
Hell yeah.
Take that support and run with it.
All right, so quickly for the audience, what does guidance do for us?
It's a plus
So
one. He even put it into the chat log so you can read the whole thing, but it's basically just a +1.
Gotcha. All right, Shinichi. Situational bonus. Do I just put +1? But you know what? We'll add to the result.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Come on, Shinichi. Come on,
Hey, yo.
Hey!
That's a 20. That is a 20.
And as if you knew that that guidance would be needed. Shinichi's arms are trembling as he tries to get it up, and he hears that words of support in the back of his head as he makes that extra oof and manages to get it into the air, and he holds it there, his arms locked in place, and he glares at Joka. Let's see if she is gonna take this defeat sitting down. And she looks irritated. And more than irritated, you notice that she looks a little afraid. She doesn't want to try to best you here and lose, so she's just gonna act disinterested as she starts to walk away. And young Zhao will say, "I knew you could do it."
Yeah, and I look to the orc and I'm like, add the second rock on the top of this one.
Oh, he's crazy.
He will pick up the rock and he will do as you said. Go ahead, and give me one final strength check.
Yeah, and I say this loud enough for her to hear. She's not walking away that easy. Do I still get that +1 or no?
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
No. No, I see you go for seconds and I go, oh, this kid's a...
All right, come on.
Oh, the screen
That
like
14.
rejected a 22. That 20 was like right there. Yeah, immediately as that extra stone goes on top, your hands immediately drop to the ground as the weight becomes way too much, and you just barely manage to stop it from slapping on your fingers as you pull them to the side with a heavy.
Damn it. It was so cool though. It would have been
The
so
orc
cool.
kind of just slaps your shoulder and goes, "I give you this. Ain't no one ever asked that before."
There's still training I must do then. But I guarantee you one day, all those stones will be on top.
You may have failed, but most people don't even try.
Yes. And Shinichi just picks himself up and he says, next time, I demand a mountain.
Some of you, especially anyone near the stage, which I mean, anyone who is watching Sneechy isn't too far, would just hear a song playing in the background. Shinichi, this might be one that you are familiar with. It's kind of a local song. However, for the rest of you, it would probably be the first time you've ever heard it, as you just hear, "Don't go out after dark, little one. Don't go out when the daylight is done. The chopper walked soft on the cobblestone street, and he took what he wanted from those that he'd meet. He took their hands and he took their feet. He took their eyes and he thought it was neat. He stacked them up neatly beside his front door, and when the pile was tidy, he'd go out for more. 25 neighbors went quiet one spring, 25 candles the cathedral did bring. The sheriff came looking, the fathers wept long, but the chopper kept chopping and humming his song. They found him at last in his tower of birds. He left not a reason, he left not a word. Said don't go out after dark, little one. don't go out when the daylight is done. For nobody knows if his soul found its rest, or if something still watches from up on that crest. And he will actually point up to where the very murders that the song is about took place, and the whole town knows it. He says, so pull tight your shutters and pull tight your door, and pray to the gods that the chopper wants no more. And you will notice that while many of the adults in the audience seem very uncomfortable, the kids are all just dancing and singing along to the song.
Kenichi, upon hearing that song, immediately forgets everything about the contest and the showing off and all that, and he begins marching towards the singer.
Which will be the current performer, which you would know to own the local theater, Cedric Drokus.
Okay. And what does he look like?
He's about 5'11", about 160 pounds or so, middle-aged man.
Okay.
Well dressed, got a cap in his hat. He, uh, his clothing actually has like a badge on it for his theater crest. I mean, he's not rich, but he's not of money.
Okay. And okay. How many adults are very uncomfortable about that song?
Most of them have heard it so many times that they're kind of used to it. They maybe just didn't expect it at the festival for the new church, but the kids all seem to love it. And in fact, as you look over to your right, oh, I thought there, oh no, left, I'm sorry. Over to your left, there's actually a child that is literally standing on top of, yeah, there you go, a little bench and is like dancing on top of it right now.
Okay. Well, you guys ready for me to cause a scene?
I mean, both me, the player, and Ash are horrified.
I'm probably not going to stop you until you actually get to the disturbance part of it. However, right now, I'm just making sure the kid who's dancing on top of the bench doesn't fall and get hurt.
Good idea. Shinichi walks up to the front of the porch as he waits for the man to stop singing. Or, you know what? No.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
He's going to cross his arms, and he's just going to say, "Excuse me."
I'm sorry, that too just got to me.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be hailed as a hero for this.
Go ahead and give me a reflex save to catch this kid. I'm gonna give you a bonus because you clearly were prepared for this to happen, and he is dancing terribly on this bench. So, Shinichi.
Oh, I thought
no,
the performance check was for the bard.
Oh no! That is for our our little elven child dancing on the bench here.
I mean,
All right.
for an elven child, he's a shit dancer. Like, what the fuck?
As for you, Shinichi, no, you could just go ahead without a check so far. I'll let you know if a check's necessary.
Would a 12 be enough to catch someone I was prepared to catch?
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna give you.
Yeah, the child's probably smaller than I am, and
It was
yeah,
only a DC
I'm
10 to
neutral
begin
strength.
with. You're a-okay.
Nice.
He's just a wee child. So yeah, he definitely is gonna miss his footing, and as it comes down, he's gonna slip off. And you were like, "Yeah, this is exactly why I'm here," and are just gonna kind of help him down to the ground without it really being a fall. Kind of just transitioning him down as he just continues to basically be oblivious to the fact that he was about to fall in the first place.
I just make sure he's safe and unharmed.
Oh yeah. just off and dancing. You can actually still hear him repeating the lyrics of the song that we're just playing. In fact, many of the children are.
Oh boy, not
Well,
good.
once the disturbance starts, I'll probably move over there. But for now, it makes sense for me to be over here.
Go ahead, Shinichi.
So yeah, Shinichi is gonna just loudly try to get this bard's attention as he finishes his song, or you know what, try to interrupt it, because the song about the cutter is not something Shinichi approves of.
Okay.
As someone who was there when all that happened.
Fair enough. You do happen, coming from where you were, you are catching him mostly at the end. It's kind of a short one. But you definitely get him while he is still up there performing. Do you want to say anything specific?
You know what? Shinichi's gonna cross his arms and he's gonna glare at the man and he says, "Sir, that looked like an expensive instrument. Unless you don't want me to break it right now, you're going to stop singing about the cutter right now."
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
God. Why do I have to be a lawful good character? God damn it. Alright, intimidation. Intimidation, where is it? Where are you, buddy? Alright, there it is. Intimidate. Come on! Come on! 15.
Not bad.
Okay. He's gonna look at you, mulling it over to himself as he says, those fists be better for breaking boards, wouldn't they be, my friend? It's just a song, the kids love it. It's over already. Let bygones be bygones.
Some of us still remember those days, sir. Some of us can't forget.
He nods and he says, and kind of points out again to the kids that are dancing, and it goes, they might not remember, but they feel it. Better they feel good than feel bad. Maybe it's the adults that should stop being so bristly, don't you think?
Kenichi bristles at that, and he's gonna jump up on stage. Do I
Wait,
need an acrobatics roll for that?
Go for it. And Samuel, you can yell out whatever you would like to yell out at him or to him as he is doing this.
do I have a moment to, at least say something quietly to you before you jump up there?
I mean, are you near me?
I've been walking towards you since you started speaking. I did
Oh.
it slowly though, just so that way I can catch you at the end. I'm not gonna physically catch you, mind you. I'm just trying to get at least one small line to attempt to talk you out of it.
So how about this? I'm gonna roll my acrobatics. You can roll maybe a persuasion to see if you can catch my attention. Because Shinichi is not a happy boy right now.
Yeah, I only need enough time to get one calm line to you. That's it.
Alright. That okay for you, storyteller?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's see it.
Alright, here we go. Got a 13. Damn it!
I'm not trying to. You can decide what you want to do after, based on my words, not off of the skill check. This is
Mhm.
just so I can get it to you in time
Yeah.
for you to decide. I'm just gonna go up to you, kind of tug on you quietly, and go, Shinichi, this isn't the honorable place for this.
And you see Shinichi, this is a death glare that he is giving off to that man, and then he, for a brief moment, almost turns that smoldering rage at you. And you see him white knuckle fist just ready to rain down some pain on someone. But He remembers that you are his friend. He takes a deep breath and he simply walks away.
Damn, I'm good at my job.
And the performer clearly will appreciate that and decide not to further instigate as he leaves the stage and lets somebody else take over for a little while. Actually, you know, at this point of the day, we will have. Let me pull up the note here. There'd be a lot of commotion towards the front of the main entertainment stage, as the same man that you saved the life of yesterday from a group that seemed intent on ending it steps forward. Father Xantus. Everybody can go ahead and get ready to roll a d4 when I say. Will step up, and there's going to be two acolytes that wheel in a covered wagon behind him into the center of the stage. As he says, "In the beginning of her wandering, Desna fell to earth, wounded and lost. It was not a hero who found her. It was a blind child who simply saw someone who needed help. She asked for nothing in return. When Desna's strength came back, she transformed the child into something that would never walk in darkness again. Something that would live among the light and the open sky." The acolytes take hold of the canvas of the wagon that they released, or that they had rolled out. "We release her children today. May they carry our prayers upwards." Go ahead and everybody roll your d4. The cover drops, and a huge storm of living orange and black boils into the noon sky as thousands of swallowtail butterflies come spiraling upward off of the stage in a column of impossible color as the crowd erupts. And Krazel and Mythweaver, Lorraine and Thuldrin, the two of you specifically have a couple of those butterflies come down and land right onto your hand, seemingly touched by Desna herself. You have what will effectively be a hero point in 2E, where at any point, any roll that you would like to redo, you can redo one roll.
Nice.
Nice.
As a bunch of other people in town are just cheering and enjoying this spectacle as they already start to clear the wagon, and the day kind of just continues on. Shinichi says he's going away to smolder alone. Anything anyone else is doing in reaction or in continuation? Before we continue?
Well, I was gonna calmly walk after him just to make sure he's okay, but if he clearly wants to be alone, I'll just kind of let him stay alone.
Okay.
Just if only if he very clearly doesn't seem to want anyone around, especially since I kind of had to, step in.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you really needed to actually.
Thuldrin decided that he might not be able to wrestle a pig, but he might be able to wrestle a pepper, huh? You walk
I
up
believe in you.
and you see a variety of different peppers, and an even larger variety of people who seemingly could not handle the peppers, all sitting at a giant table providing milk and bread to an overfull group of people trying to sit at that table, trying to get relief from the sweats. Go ahead and give me your first fortitude save as you take a small green pepper that doesn't even look like it would be hot, and you take a crunch. A very small gnome woman says to you, "You gotta take a half or it doesn't count." You, sure enough, you crunch off even more than half of that pepper, and it's hot, but you've had hotter in your life. If this is as bad as it gets, then those people over there are just cowards, you know. And this is nothing. Go ahead and give me your next fortitude save as you now pick up a seemingly, if not color-coded, yellow pepper this time.
Oh, look at that. 22.
Ooh. As you once again, your confidence bolstering as you eat these peppers, that you eat the whole thing this time. You put it all the way down to the actual stem and you crunch the entire pepper into your mouth. You're just sitting there chewing it, kind of staring at all of these weaklings on the table. Almost makes you want to laugh as you grab that next one even more emboldened. I'm gonna give you a +5. Let's see what you got. You take this next one. Is a very, very, very tiny little green pepper.
Oh boy. Come on. Come on.
That was so close to a
Aw.
1.
With your +5, your prior very strong successes, you are just barely going to be able to handle the heat of this one, as you officially get what I like to colloquially call the heat sweats. Your entire body just starting to sweat profusely, as you can feel it. You're looking at that last pepper and you no longer feel like you have any built up confidence. You aren't sure you're going to be able to handle that next one, as truly color coded, this medium sized red pepper, in it, even as if reading your mind, the gnome pips up and says, "Only a quarter of that one, sweetie. Most don't make it that far."
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna fucking eat the whole thing before I make this fortitude save. So you can make it harder if you have to.
Oh, I absolutely am.
God.
But you could still do it, and it's not just on a 20. I think it's a 19 or 20, but you can do it.
Oh,
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I'm doing it. I take it and I eat the whole thing. And here we go.
If Lyrianne
Spice
happens to be
Yo.
nearby as we're watching, I feel like I'd be looking at Lyrianne going, "What the hell is wrong with everyone in this party?" Watching you just shove a whole ass pepper in.
I question it, but we'll see what they're made of when the time comes that they need to be counted on. That's what matters.
So, you just barely failed as you try to choke down this pepper, and you're crunching it, you're literally bare knuckling it,
Sorry,
your nails digging into your
did you say-
hand.
Did you use the word failed?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we're gonna use that fucking hero point.
You go for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Go for it. Yeah. You decided to eat the whole pepper, so I mean, you would have succeeded already had you not done that. Oh,
Wait, one more
This
thing.
is for pride.
One more thing. Storyteller.
Yeah.
He's been.
What?
It takes a little bit to go through all the peppers, right?
yeah.
Because
he's been
even
at
if
it
I'm on
he's been
patrol,
there
if
for
I'm
a second.
around, I can maybe see if I can just give him a little touch. Just go, "I believe in you, dude," on the very last one, and give him a +1 resistance bonus.
Okay. And surely, once again, as if not the absolute unit of the party, you feel as that pepper is just about to come out of your mouth. Like you start to your body is rejecting the heat and the intensity of this. It feels like it's scorching your throat, and you start to vomit as you try to shove that pepper back out, and you hear Samuel's words of encouragement behind you, and you literally swallow your own vomit to wash down the pepper.
Hmm.
Anyway.
I've done this before, so I know exactly what that feels and tastes like.
Oh boy.
It
Is this where you
worked.
just is this where you just like look up at the sky and go, Gorum?
The gnome is going to look at you equal parts horrified and incredibly impressed as she hands over to you an entire jar that has, at this point, let's see. Only about 6 gold in it in total. Not too many people have been brave enough to do this at all today, it seems. Um, the jar is not quite full as I had hoped it would be, frankly. But more so than that, as the gnome pats you on the shoulder, she says, "It may only be 5 gold, but no, I've never someone eat a red salamander like that before. That is ridiculous."
I'll give you a thumbs up.
Slap the gnome on the back and tell the gnome, I'll be shitting fire later.
That's
You're gonna
not
be
wrong.
pouring blood over there.
That is not wrong. You decided to eat the whole pepper. It was originally a DC 19. You're like, I'm eating the whole pepper. I was like, all right, I'm adding a 5. You rolled a 23, and you're so lucky. Samuel was like, I'm gonna be once again the backbone of all of these checks. So that's like the second time that someone's tried to
The
do
plus
something, and you were
ones.
the +1 difference between success and failure.
I had a feeling I needed to do that.
Literally just
Yeah,
walking
so I
around
think
being a unit.
I think we know how the dynamic is gonna be here. Me and Sandul are gonna be the fucking tanks of the party, and you guys are gonna make sure we don't die. We're good. We're A-okay.
I'm not gonna make the best tank. I'm more of the
Oh
hitting
no
things
no no
over and over with Bane.
no no not you. Sundrill. That's what I
Oh,
want
oh,
to say.
okay.
Children.
Soldier.
Oh, I heard
Sorry.
the S.
Children. Tool. TH.
Soldier.
Children.
Soldier.
But yeah, I
Gotcha.
approve of that.
If you hover over my character portrait on the right hand side of the screen, it's spelled out for you.
Oh, I know. It's just that I was gonna call you Thrandrill for a reason.
Lorraine or Ash, is there anything else that you would, or any other way you would like to interact with the festival? Most of them have gotten a second opportunity in one form or fashion.
Um, I'll try the knife throwing competition. Why not?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that if you want. There are also other things that happen to be happening. You know, if by chance you're more interested in trying to help one of the NPCs that's seemingly having an issue in the area or something like that. You know, there are other things going on besides the events. That's totally up to you, though.
Oh, wait, is that going on?
Oh yeah, there could be a couple things going on for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I am on patrol mainly, but I can get to that when it's my turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably more likely try to help out when needed in playing a game. So if there's NPCs that need help, then I think Luane would probably help them out.
So closest to you, you'd see. Go ahead and give me a perception check, actually, on top of what I did.
Okay.
If that's what your focus is because it's a very lively festival. There's a ton of people around, so if where your mind goes is all this is going on, I assume you're kind of looking for either the stuff that is either the most vulnerable victims or like the biggest consequence type of thing, right? So you will
Yeah.
notice, honestly, as you look around, you notice about everything, so it really comes down to you to decide which you think is the most important. But you are pretty sure you see a teenager going through the crowd. You're pretty sure he's doing some pickpocketing. But I also see a child up kind of towards by the sage that is crying and kind of seems to be trying to get adults' attention, and they don't seem to be paying attention right now. Um, and you also notice that one of the guards up to the left, that's supposed to be guarding the stairs, uh, seems to be getting pretty drunk. Samuel, since you wanted to touch base on your turn, you can go ahead and give me his perception check too.
All right. Oh, and feel free to point the guard especially out to me, Lorraine, since it's my job to make sure that it's going well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lorraine would definitely point that out to you. Let you deal with that.
Yeah. Ooh,
Uh,
nice. 24.
I
You
think
would
you probably noticed it on your own.
Yeah, you'll definitely
Yeah.
notice it on your own. You'll also notice that it is not technically part of the city guard. It is, in fact, a guard, most commonly seen protecting the front door of a brothel in town. And he has
Ah,
seemingly been partying a little hard for the festival.
Lorraine would definitely go check on the child that's crying.
Um, As you walk up, it is a small boy who has seemingly been trying to call out to the actual adults on the stage, but his head doesn't actually go over the wood of the platform, so they probably don't even see. They definitely do not hear him over the music as he turns to you and says, I can't find my parents since they let the butterflies out.
Well, what do your parents look like? Maybe we can find them together.
Tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad's tall like you.
Would you last see your parents?
This before the butterflies, and I don't know where they are now.
Okay. Well, let's take a walk around here and let's see if we can't find them for you.
I think the butterflies ate them.
I don't think so. Butterflies don't typically eat people like us.
Uh, how how would you like to proceed to try to find them? Are you just gonna like walk around? Are you going to just ask everybody? Like,
Well,
what's your methodology here?
I'm assuming if the parents lost some kids, they're going to be kind of frantic looking around for them. So it's going to be kind of obvious, I would think, to kind of find them.
Okay.
Like
Go ahead and give me
parents that are kind of
a
scattered,
perception
trying to
check
find
then.
them,
If you're just,
trying to find a lost child.
yeah, just trying to find panicked parents. Let's see perception check.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you done this before? As you look around, and sure enough,
Investigator.
um, although there was quite a bit of commotion as everybody had rushed the stage at one point, as the butterflies were released, and there are quite a few more people mixed around the crowd. You do in fact see two people who are kind of moving a lot faster than everyone else, and the way that they are weaving in between the crowd seems much more anxious than excited. And sure enough, you bring the kid over that way, and they reunite quite happily as the child runs and hugs onto his leg, and he'll just look back at you and say, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
Hey, storyteller.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a scene with the fortune teller.
I saw your comment. I got you, buddy. Um,
Oh, sorry.
no, you're
Sorry.
good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to give everybody, fair seconds, but it's fine. I don't have any problem with it at all. Um, with that said, Samuel, you wanna have your thing with the guard, and then I'll go to that Shinichi.
If it's quick, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But if it takes a couple minutes, then I'll let Shinichi go first.
Nah, it's fine. I think we have a good tempo to things.
All right. I'll just go over here since it seems like a logical place. And I'll just kind of approach the guard. You said he's not a city guard, right?
Yeah, the guy specifically, it's actually just north of where you're at. I'm pinging it for you.
Oh, okay.
Up by
Hang
the
on.
stage.
Ping it again. Oh.
There you go. And yeah, it's a rather rough gentleman. He has been filling his cup from the barrel right next to him. It once was a full barrel of wine. Certainly is not anymore. As
Does he look like he's had too many?
Oh yeah, I mean, even as you walk up, he is once again refilling his glass and starting to take another sip. As he says, "Welcome for enjoying the swallowtail."
You've had quite a bit. Would you like some water? Maybe a snack? I'll ask him.
Pull it out and close it.
Spoil sport, we're celebrating.
Ask your
It's
mom to help.
fine.
But you can't just put an open bag.
And he'll just offer you his glass.
How about this? Just one more, just because it's celebratory, but we also just want to make sure you don't go overboard, right? Here, I actually know a trick with this one. May I? I just kind of ask him for the bottle, offering to do a trick here.
He has a cup, and then he's been dipping the cup in a little full barrel of wine beside him. So you asking for
Yep,
the cup?
the cup will be fine.
Okay, yeah, he offers you the cup. He's curious.
All right. Here's the wine. This shouldn't make it any more alcoholic than it already is. This just makes it easier for him to think clearly, while still having the enjoyment of the last drink.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, so I basically put it in my hand, I kind of swish it around, and it looks magically and tasty. Here, try this. This is the kind that really special people use.
He grabs the cup from you, and he looks at it, and he tries some of it. This is the best wine I've ever had. And he's gonna kind of put his hand on your shoulder and pull you close like he's giving you a side-armed hug. And he says, "You're my new best friend."
Thank you. Now, this is the last drink for a little while, alright? I'm gonna get you some water and some food too, just so that way you don't have an empty stomach, Just, But it's really good wine. In fact, if we see each other at the bar later, I can get you some more. I only have limited uses of it though, but I can still pull it up in a pinch.
Can you get me some of that curry salmon?
Carice. Oh. Let me see if I can get you a plate.
He looks
Where's the curry?
pretty excited. Amiko's down serving it. You will always be able to figure out where the curry was just by where the longest line is. There's been a line for hours that you've been walking by. So you would know exactly where to go for the curry, and you will, in fact, be in line for a while. Shinichi, as you
That's fine.
are walking in your angst, feeling your feelings, you happen to walk by a very small wagon that's kind of just on the edges of the festival. There's no horse coupled to it, but you get the feeling that it's probably how it came and probably how it will go. As you step in, you see a older woman. "Hmm, what brings you here?" There's a sign on her
Shinichi,
door that did mention that this is a fortune teller's hut. Um,
yeah, Shinichi still very much a bit pissed, still royally pissed off, but not wanting to be rude. He simply says, I am seeking answers. Perhaps you have them for me.
hmm. Oh, Madame Zelavara has answers none. But she'll grab her tarot cards and hand them to you. But think a question in your heart, and maybe the deck will answer true. And she kind of just does the card shuffling gesture with her hands as she hands them to you and says, "Is this?" What question are you hoping the cards will answer for you, Shinichi?
Where does my rage come from?
Let's see. How well do the cards want to answer that question for you?
Nice.
Interesting.
85.
Um, she lays out the cards slowly, kind of really trying to understand what it is the cards hope to convey to her. And as she looks up at you, she says, the past may haunt you in ways much grander than anyone could ever imagine. And she lays down the last card. She kind of looks distraught and also confused as she says, it's the second time today that someone seemed tied to Thessalonia. In the old
Shinichi
way.
quirks an eyebrow at that. I have never heard of this place. And what does it have to do with my past?
If only one person's past affected a life.
I don't understand. I was. My entire life has been within the walls of Sandpoint. I know of no other place beyond this beach.
Sometimes it's the things that feel like home that have been foreign all along. I cannot tell you how this is true, but I think in the days to come you will find it to be so.
Shinichi kind of rubs his temple. He's getting very frustrated by all this, and he says, "What does that have to do with my anger?" I am, I am, I know my place. I am a master's student. I will one day inherit the monastery. I am his disciple. And I am Shinichi Yara. I'm a follower of Iori. Why should I have any reason to be angry?
She kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, "The cards have answered, but I can't always say why it is the answer, my dear."
He hands her a gold coin. And he says, "Thank you for your trouble."
She smiles and says, "I only hope that the rage inside of you gets placed against those who deserve it. No emotion is bad. There's only bad actions."
Shinichi nods at that, and he says, "They will." And he leaves.
Hero ran into an active chat.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
there we
back.
are.
It said I've been gone for so long with
Clearly,
no activity, apparently, that it kicked me out.
needed to be checking on you. Is there anything else that you would like to do at the festival before we end up
I mean,
continuing on? Pretty sad.
so I think I was contemplating being like, I've seen Samuel, like walking around. Maybe I'll go join him for a little bit or something. But then he went off to do something. So I
Oh,
think we could just suffice it to say, I've just been kind of aimlessly wandering the stalls here and there, watching everyone do their thing, look at everyone participate. Yeah, and we can move on to whatever comes next.
All right, low key out of game. I've just been waiting for you because, like you said, like, oh, I've been looking around all the stalls, so I've been rolling these freaking D100s, trying to basically make something happen as I gave everyone the opportunity to have this thing happen. And the fates have just decided it's not happening, gentlemen. I'm sorry. Anywho,
It's okay.
um, if everyone feels, pretty good with the festival. The day's been continuing on, and we are finally starting to get the sun to begin to set. There's a sunrise off in the distance, and some more commotion on the stage. As once again, for the final time tonight, Father Xantus will take the stage. And he uh, kind of goes up to the central podium. Crowds is already starting to gather and sit back down at the chairs. And as he reaches into his robe, he's going to produce a small, smooth stone. He kind of rubs in between his hands. And he holds it up briefly, and then he brings it down sharp on the podium's edge with a loud crack as a thunderstone erupts in the market square like a hand slap. The crowd going quiet immediately. A few people startling, a few people laughing at themselves. Father Xantus will smile and clear his throat as he opens his book in one hand and says, "We gather now at..." And he's cut off. At first, you're not sure what you heard, but the sound multiplies quickly as you realize there's screams coming from the south end of the square. One and then another, and then several at once, is a sound underneath all of it, a high-pitched, chittering, gleeful song almost that doesn't belong to any human. The bonfire lurches sideways as something small and fast collides with the base. A dog just south of you guys immediately drops to the ground. Ooh. Which, there we go.
Why the
As,
dog?
Because they're goblins.
as,
No.
sorry, I was trying to get something to show. Yeah,
The
the
festival music is
dog
still
bolts
playing, by
past.
the way. I feel like probably not.
Yeah, I could turn the music off. That is a fair point. If anything, I probably should have had some screaming ready to go, but I did not. Just imagine all of the
That's okay.
as we will begin. The immediate scream. I'm sure most of you will have been reacted in that into the first place, and will already have started to realize what is happening. A goblin had seemingly just killed a dog right here and is now trying to kind of hide behind this wagon as another goblin is actually crawling out of a barrel. Oops.
Oh,
To the side here.
and I'm the closest one to all three of them.
I'm not all
Fuck.
that far behind.
I guess realistically, maybe I'd be like
Yeah, if you guys want to have a
here-ish,
slightly different
just
place,
wandering.
yeah, wherever. It's totally okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be really fast to react though, considering my role here.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
Shinichi, upon hearing the dog and the screaming, he immediately charges at wherever is causing harm here, and yeah, it's go
Yeah, if you
time.
if you give me a turn to react, I got two things I'm doing.
I know what I'm gonna do, but are we feeling to roll initiative there, storyteller?
Oh yeah,
I
you
assume
are
so. So
A-okay to roll initiative, my friend.
Yeah. I was just asking if we have any actions we can take right before then.
No. You basically should just consider it roll an initiative.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Roll that initiative. Roll that initiative.
Hell yeah.
Roll that
24.
initiative. Roll that initiative. Got a 16.
We will, however, be starting this off as a surprise round, so you will only get a single standard action starting out, but we will take it from the top. There's chaos around you. You know, there's going to be three goblins actually in the turn order, but for all respective sakes, I want you guys to actually be thinking of utter chaos as there are goblins pouring out from different directions. They're literally hopping from the tops of the stalls. They're grabbing on or jumping onto the benches. They're jumping onto tables. They are just causing utter chaos, but also you're not alone in this fight. There are people all around, guards all around that are actively locked into combat and are killing off these goblins, these raiders, just as actively as you are. So don't imagine it just as these are the only three. Basically, these are just the three that are actually intertwined in combat with you, while there's much other combat happening all around you as civilians try to flee and those capable of fighting attempt to fight.
Is
Uh,
there one thing I can mention before we start?
what's that?
While I couldn't fully sober up that guard by giving him like a meal and some water, my tears to wine would definitely still be in effect right now. That should help him think more clearly. He's not, I wouldn't call him sober, but he's got a bonus to his int and wisdom checks right now. So his mind is he's definitely should be more rational than he would have been otherwise, if that helps
Absolutely.
over there in that area. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's all I wanted to mention.
Yeah. Yep. No, 100%. And with that, you will
Uh,
also be our top of the turn order.
cool. All right. I'm thinking, let's see, I got a standard action here. Let's see. This dude has access to this person and these people over here if I don't move. So I think I'm gonna start out by using my I can use my standard action to move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna move on over here. I'm actually going to move right here, so that way I'm not immediately in his. No, right here, so that way I can protect those people, but he can't just 5-foot step towards me just to get a full attack in.
Fair enough.
Yep. I don't know if he has a full attack since it's such a low level, but I'm gonna assume that it's better if I don't give him a full action against me.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
I'm gonna do this, and I'll end my turn.
Krazel.
Let's see. Lorraine would move. Up to here. And that would be my turn.
Okay. The goblin that was trying to hide against a part of the wagon here realizes that he has been spotted and is simply going to charge at the closest long shank and take a swing.
Go ahead.
He's gonna kind of trip over his own feet as he attempts to do it. You guys will hear in the kind of the background, further off in the distance, but still clear enough. Goblins chewing, goblins bite, goblins cut, and goblins fight. Stab the dog and cut the horse. You can't really make out too much of the rest just yet. As we will go on to the next one, and he sure enough.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
I'm a small little mouse folk. I'm definitely
break you.
small, and I'm close. Yeah.
Shinichi, I'll be you, my friend.
So this goblin, he fell on the floor. Is he prone to me or not prone?
No, he tripped on his feet, but he didn't actually fall. He just kind of stumbled.
Okay. Very simple. Gonna hit him with my unarmed strike.
Samuel, the one that was coming after you seemingly has gotten distracted by some food that is on the ground and has stopped and has actually started to eat some of the stuff that was thrown to the side. Once again,
Amazing.
actually looks to be a bowl of that same curry. He's eating some of the fish right off the ground right now.
Amazing.
Shinichi.
That's a 14 hit.
14. That is already acted. A 14 will not hit, actually. You just barely. You try to take that swing, and he kind of just moves his head just enough that the entire force of your fist just passes by him like wind.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When do you get your flurry of blows?
I
Already have it.
think I already have it, actually.
Mhm.
Yes, I do. I still have it. I do have it. I mean,
Hell yeah.
I didn't activate it, though, so... I
You
mean,
can do your other hit.
up to you, GM.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for it?
Yeah.
Is it for a full round?
You can just do your other
What?
attack.
Okay.
I think it's a full action, yeah. I don't know if he moved
Yeah.
because I was looking away, but
But he wouldn't be able to do the full action.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It is
It's a surprise round.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. But
Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
because it's a surprise.
Yeah,
but
I was
normally
looking away.
you could just have done another attack. But yeah, because a flurry of blows is a full round. Right now, this is just a surprise round, so that's just a standard action. But in the future, yes, you will be capable of doing that. For
Yeah.
now, if you did
Sorry,
your
I forgot
14
it was
hit,
a surprise.
we will be on to you, Ash.
I'll just go, oh, fuck me. And I'll see all this chaos breaking out. And holding my bow, I'll just go, alright. So you fuck me now. And holding my bow, it will glow with a bit of energy, and I'm going to use a blessing. I'm going to use War Mind on myself. And that's my action. That's what I do.
Okay, very nice. That'll take us to you, Thuldrin.
So I have this for a minute.
All right, let's see what a war priest of Gorham can do in a fight. Don't
Hell
disappoint.
yeah. I believe in you.
Let's see whose combat god is better. You a barbarian or my master of masters?
So what actual
Same
blessing do you
team.
get from that, Ash?
Oh, sorry. I will post that as well. This is the actual blessing.
All right, War Mind, you did say that.
Ooh.
Which of the
Nice.
bonuses are you taking?
So I can choose each turn,
Mhm.
but assume for now I'm just going to be taking the bonus on attack rolls.
Okay, fair enough. Fultron is also going to cast a spell, Shield of Faith. Are you casting it on yourself, or?
Yes.
Okay. And then... the last one is going to... oh, I'm somehow selected on two people. That was interesting. The last one will be able to move. Is actually going to step over the body, and then you're going to see it preparing to strike the child, Lorraine.
Oh.
Oh hell
Fuck.
no!
That is all it can do on its turn. This is just a surprise round, but you definitely see that it's not looking at you, Samuel. The one in front of
All
you
right.
is currently not even facing you at this point and is eating a bunch of salmon bits that are on the ground mixed with curry and dirt.
Ironically, this is actually the best time for me to do some setting up my defenses because I am very bad at attacking right now. So endurance is the name of the game for me. And
And
I have two ways of doing that. So the first way is to go ahead and cast shield on myself as a standard action.
okay,
Yep. Oh, and let me remove my other spell slot because I forgot to do so on the Tears to Wine from earlier. So I have that +4 bonus to my AC now. I need to find a way to temporarily add that. That'll be a second. Next, I have a feature here.
it should already be
Where
added.
is it?
If you actually look in buffs,
Oh,
it
yeah,
says
no, I see it
spells
now.
and
You're right.
yep,
Sorry.
you're good.
Next, this is not a particularly good ability. However, it is an ability nonetheless, and every little bit counts when I have such low HP.
This is a swift
Mind
action.
Barrier.
It protects you from harm. The shield prevents a total of 2 points of damage per occultist level you possess. Very cool.
Yeah,
You,
so a little bit extra HP.
you just project this force field from your mind, basically, that gives you a little extra protection. I like it.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and subtract that focus point for doing so.
Yep. And
Where
unless
is it?
there's anything else, while he's doing that, go ahead,
Nope.
Kreisel.
I still have the move action,
Is there anything you wanted to do
which I
with it?
would just use a 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 5-foot step since I unfortunately can't um, do much else right now. But I'm gonna actually step towards this goblin, just so that way there's no one else he can go towards without me threatening an attack of opportunity against him.
You got it. Go ahead, Krazel. Goblins racing, goblins jump, goblins slashing, goblins bump.
The
Rend the skin and mash the head. Goblins here and you be dead.
I do try to strike out at it.
Ooh, that's
Hell
a good
yeah.
one. That's a
What's
19 hit,
And as you see this goblin approaching this child, you think to yourself, over my dead body, and in fact, you will very quickly make it over its dead body as you bring down your blade and immediately see it strike down to the ground unconscious.
Okay. If it's dead, then we'll 5-foot step here to basically block the other goblin from going to the child or the dog.
Wonderful
The
work.
dog's already dead.
Dog's dead? Okay, well. Either way, it's stepping here so the other goblin doesn't come toward the child.
Fair. And with that, it will be that goblin's turn. He cleanly still has his focus. Actually, you know what? Let's see if he does care about his friend being downed. Yeah, you were gonna say so, Shinichi. You're gonna get an attack of opportunity as he's going to move while in your attack range here. As he turns and is going to go after Lorraine for slicing down his friend.
All
He's
right,
so angry he forgot to be defensive about it.
yes. So, yes, I do in fact want to use Flurry of Blows.
Well,
Just
that's
want to kill him as best.
a full round thing, so you still can't do that yet. This is for just an attack of opportunity, so you just get to make one attack.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's still free
Sorry.
attack though.
So yeah, it's free
Yep,
attack.
yep. Here we go. Come on, Shinichi. It's a fucking goblin. God damn it, Shinichi.
This is doing wonders for your confidence.
And still, you know, this finicky little skinny, scrawny little smelly ass creature manages to sneakily get past your swing as he is now going to take his own. He's swinging a very unwieldy, what they refer to as a dog slicer, and
That will miss.
it will fail to dog slice you, Lorraine, as we go on to
This guy.
this guy, who has
33.
realized that you are close to him now and is actually going to take a swing.
Oh,
That would be a miss even without shield.
But
Oh, okay.
he is very full on curry. And it doesn't really agree with his goblin diet. He's quite distracted by that. And we will go to you, Shinichi. The
All right,
rage is
Shinichi's getting
building in
very
you.
Yeah, it is building in me, and I'm getting pretty pissed off. Flurry of Blows. Let's activate it. I mean,
Hell yeah.
So
Do it.
So one thing with that, just as like a mechanic thing to help you, one thing that you are allowed to do in combination with a full round action is still a 5-foot step or really any other swift action. So in this case, if you were to 5-foot
Get that
step
flanking sword.
down, you will be provoking an attack of opportunity from him because you're moving in his attack range, but you will also now officially
5-foot
be
steps don't
flanking.
provoke.
Oh, you're right. You are right. So yeah, you won't even be provoking, but you will get a flanking bonus. It's a +2 to hit because you'll be on the opposite side of Lorraine. But yes,
I would
you
very
are
much
right.
like to do that.
A 5-foot does not provoke. You are absolutely correct.
I would very much like to flank him. So, what square am I moving in? Am I moving in here or?
Nope. You basically
no.
you just have to be able to draw a straight line through him. Yep. So see how he's exactly on
Yep.
the other side. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a bonus.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So, do I need to roll to activate Flurry of Blows, or do I just activate it?
You should
Just
be.
activate it.
Or
Yeah, so when you click on
I see
attack,
a
you
dice.
should just be able to do full attack action, and if it's set up right, it should do the two.
Well, I see a use feature here for Flurry of Blows, and I see a dice there. Do I
Oh,
roll
yeah.
it, or do I just?
You could try that too. That's not usually how I'd activate it, but Foundry's funny like that. Give it a shot.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll it under
Yeah, it's
combat.
like
And
Yeah,
you may
so
have to
back where
set it
you do
up.
your normal attack, if you just do full attack action, if it's set up right, it should do two. Otherwise, just roll it twice.
Yep. Here we go. First roll. Come on.
Hell
19.
yeah.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
So you
Do I roll
will.
the other one, or do I?
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want. If you want to, you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead. Let's see if the second one hit. We'll give you some crazy overkill damage. You're fucking gonna knock him out.
Oh,
one way or
yeah.
the other. But
This is gonna be some
you
fatality
were full
shit.
of rage. I feel like you could use
Oh my
this.
god!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, You are going to hit him for more than twice his total health. With that in mind, would you like to describe your kill?
He's popping off.
Sorry about that. Oh, what was the last part?
I said, seeing as how you are going to deal more than twice his total health as damage, would you like to describe your kill?
Oh, I very much would like that.
Chase
So,
the baby, catch the
Shinichi, very much exhausted and tired and very, very still sore from that bard. He's gonna grab the goblin by the ear, toss him up in the air, and then use his fucking his knee to smash the goblin's back on it like a board, and then throw the goblin off him.
savage, and surely he will crumple, very much dead.
Yeah, and I turn around. Do I see Samuel? Well, what's the situation here?
Samuel's 1v1ing another goblin. Samuel, I mean, if this is happening all in the same turn,
It
you
is.
probably just see the goblin just trying to hit Samuel, but dude has both mind barrier and shield up. He's got just a fucking magical shieldy aura around him. This goblin does not have a chance of actually getting through, to be honest.
Not gonna risk it. I can't move right now, but you're next, man. Don't worry. Not gonna leave a Yuri bro behind.
And with that said,
Thank you.
Ash, you are up.
All right. I thought I was going to have the attacking up all the time, but I'm going to change to speed instead. I'm going to have 10 extra feet of movement.
I get that.
So I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to see Samuel kind of 1v1 his goblin. And I'll say, keep him steady for me. And I will attack.
Okay. Let's see. If your aim is
It should be point blank, I think. Well, never mind. All right.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
Hey
does a
yo.
20 hit?
I loved the little animation. That was cool. And a
I
20.
didn't. That was a cool thing, too, yeah.
Like I don't even know how that got set up if you didn't set that up.
I did
Foundry is
not do
wild,
anything.
dude. Like here
No,
he
it's
is.
one of the modules that you set up. Your spells do the same thing,
I'm
like magic missile.
still always amazed when things happen that I don't expect. Uh, you once again are going to do more than enough damage than his total health. He's technically just being knocked unconscious, but that arrow is basically went directly into his chest and punctured a lung. You can hear him starting to choke on his own blood as he drops to the ground, and that will be the end of combat.
I mean, we have more
Current,
goblins over.
currently only, well, into combat in a sense. Give me 1 second, I guess. Because yes, to your point, as the ones that you directly fight drop down to the ground, you look around you, and Sandpoint is in chaos. Um, there is goblins racing around everywhere, running amok. They are still singing their song at this point, and you catch the lyrics: "Chase the baby, catch the pup, bonk the head to shut it up. Bones be cracked, flesh be stewed. We be goblins, you be food." As they are running around, you're looking around trying to, gather the situation at first. You're helping usher citizens to safety. You are fighting off these lone goblins. Um, and to the south, you start to see smoke. There is shrieking and armed goblins still seemingly just going nuts. every now and then being distracted either by things that they're trying to loot from tables or food that they're trying to eat or just beginning to get drunk on whatever bits of alcohol that they can find in the area. Uh, and just as you all try to gather yourselves enough to decide what to do, you see a very large plume of smoke suddenly, and you can already hear loud, distant screams to the south.
Shinichi is gonna run up to Samuel and he's gonna say, "Are you okay? Did I hurt you? What happened?"
I probably still have the shield spell up at this time. Dude couldn't even get. Dude missed the fucking bulky armor here.
Doesn't matter. I turn to Ash. That was a nice shot. And I I grab Samuel by the hand, and he's like, "You're a guard, correct? We don't have time. We have to go to the south."
Yeah.
And not forcing anyone to do anything here, but Shinichi is on a one-track mind to try to quell the situation as fast as possible. So I want to head to the south.
The wise move for me in this case, it's literally my job to go wherever I'm needed, and Shinichi knows the streets better than I do. So the wise move is just to follow Shinichi.
Yeah.
No, we should head south.
Yeah. If it's been less than a minute, then my shield spell would still be up.
Yeah. This way! I know the fastest way to the south! Hurry! And before I leave, storyteller, what about my monastery? How are they doing? My masters, my friends, how are they doing? I said Joka. Fuck Joka.
Most of the civilians have already started to clear the way. You assume that specifically the disciplines of your monastery probably have went back to defend it, as you certainly do not see them amongst the crowd anymore. But as you turn south to the path that you plan on taking, you realize that it's already quite glowing, and you can already see both goblins and fire roaring up in this direction. I'll ping it for you in case you guys don't see it. With that, my mouth is super parched. We do only have 50 minutes. I was trying to hold out. But I'm going to go ahead and do a 5-minute break now. We will reconvene at 10:15 for our last 45. I got to get myself something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good. While he's gone, I was going to walk up to, since Shinichi went off to Sam, I was going to walk up to you two, Lyrian and Volger, and just be like, well, shit's at the bed. Are we running towards the source of death, or are we running away?
I think we should do what we can to try to help the town. It seems we're all capable of dealing with this.
It's not a festival unless there's blood spilled.
I think I would actually laugh then and say, blood and glory, eh? All right, I can get behind it.
The way of Gorum.
And I'd give you, Lyrian, a solid nod of all right, let's get after him then. And presumably, I assume, Shinichi, you're already ahead of us by a little bit because you grabbed Samuel and ran.
Oh yeah, I'm like Naruto running across the rooftops towards the south where the big fire is consuming the streets.
Adjacently, does anyone have? I don't know if it's in this game. It probably is that magic weapon spell that it gives you a +1 enhancement bonus on your weapons.
I do. I
No.
don't have it prepped.
Gotcha. I'm just saying, if any of you uses it in the early levels, I can then give Bane onto your weapon, since I need to have at least a +1 enhancement bonus to apply an effect like that. But I can temporarily enchant people's weapons.
Mr. James, sir, would that also include
my fists because they are technically my weapons, even though they're not iron, right?
All you
Your
need
fists don't get a
is
+1, so you would need like brass knuckles or something that are enhanced to get the bane.
there is a I think 1 or 2 items that can give a bonus like that. I think specifically you would need like that item that like lets you enchant your fists. I think it's a necklace, but if you had
That's
that and you
all.
had at least a +1 enhancement bonus, no, actually the item says you don't even need the +1 to add +1 enhancements. As long as you have that item on you, once you get it, I can also enchant your fists.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason fists are like that, but yeah, if you have that item and if you just have that item, I can start enchanting it. And if anyone else uses magic weapon on themselves, I can also further enchant that until we get a +1 weapon, which I don't. Which at that point I can just do it without any need of an extra spell or something.
Does
Quickly
divine
asking,
favor count in that?
Is it an enhancement bonus?
No, it's a luck. It's a
Mm,
+1 luck bonus on attack and damage rolls.
sorry, I can't do it then.
so quickly asking you guys, what was your favorite scene tonight so far?
Not sure actually. Hello, hero.
Not to be what's the word, conceited, but I thoroughly enjoyed failing to wrestle that pig.
That was funny.
I loved how like it started off so well and then it
It's
just rolled down the hill.
I mean, it couldn't have been worse. You could have like failed to show off to all your classmates by not
yeah, like,
lifting.
yeah, at least I got to start off strong.
You still
Yeah.
won the contest. You just attempted something a bit past it.
You had it. You had the stone, and then you went for a double. You're crazy.
Yeah, like no pain, no gain, bro. Do we even work out?
You just wanted to push yourself. That was all.
That's what going to this is all about, bro. You never seen Dragon Ball? You don't get Super Saiyan 2 unless you get Super Saiyan 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you were clearly already at your limit, but your whole deity is, about perfection, So you want to push
No,
past your limit. So you add
I'm
another
Exactly.
stone.
I'm more of a just go to Guru and have him power you up automatically for no effort. That's my kind of thing.
That's why you will. That's why
Unlocked potential.
Exactly.
when power is given to you, it is not yours. It is merely lent.
Yep.
I have a feeling that this cart that's on fire is somehow explosive.
Yeah, and
Which is
Shinichi's running towards
saying,
it.
let's get ready to be martyrs.
I just hope that my defenses did something in the
For the
first place.
for the cause.
Like, I hope at the very least, when I get a report on what all happened, that everything I did to try to prepare for this at least somewhat came to fruition.
Yeah, like maybe they tried to assault 2 gates and 1 gate held, like maybe.
Yeah, or at the very least, the extra guard presence in the festival helps keep, civilians from dying. That's a hope.
Yeah, I mean, you would definitely be wondering to yourself, with the preparations you did, how this would manage to happen in the first place. And as things proceed, you might get a little bit of clarity on that. But for
Yeah,
now,
at the very least, the first assumption is that they might be competent enough for some reason this time. But they weren't enough to surprise us because, you know,
True.
But yeah, if the last fight we just ended and this next fight didn't have too much time between it, I might still have my shield up. And I'm only a stickler about that because I had that last spell slot.
We will leave it up to. You guys have had 4 minutes in between the last fight and this one, as you have, again, kind of just been dealing with smaller
Dang.
amounts of chaos. Like, imagine that there were literally off-screen goblins that you literally were killing as you guys were fighting. It was just such simplicity that there didn't need to be actual combat behind it, as you guys are, um, again, trying to stop buildings from being on fire, trying to help people and keep people safe that are being attacked, and basically, in the
All right.
last 4 minutes, you have just been doing your best to put Pandora back in her box, and she's been refusing to go. That has been the last 4 minutes of your life.
Yep, I'll treat that 4 as a good thing, not a bad thing, and carry on with the scene.
Yep. Everybody else, you can roll initiative if you have it. I don't think anybody else did yet.
Are we on the right map?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love how he says that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Someone rolled a
Ouch.
natural. Fuck. I'm not saying
All right.
that I don't want to fail my initiative roll, but I'm also saying that I don't want to deal. Oh fuck. I don't want to deal with these goblins by myself right now. Okay.
It's all right. I'll be not far from you because I got a pretty decent initiative as well. I got 17.
Okay. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get.
Solid
Fuck, I'm the
roll.
first one in.
I'm
Well,
the
no.
first one in, actually.
Okay, thank God. Thank
Yeah,
God.
because I got a 17.
Cool.
As the singing goblins chewing, goblins bite, goblins cutting, goblins fight starts to get louder and louder. The same goblin chant over and over again, coming down the street. Both as there's also a glow, as you will see the goblins pouring in from the south as the one closest to you, Tholdrin, you'll notice him raising up a torch and starting to set fire to the tent beside him. That will be his turn. This is not a surprise round. This is just going to be a normal round of combat. As this one, 5, 15, 20, 30 will not quite reach you, but will be charging up to you. Uh, Basically just shoving the torch out in your direction and attempts to burn you. Samuel, you will hear all of this commotion as the goblin's song gets much louder, and you can already see the glows of their torches uh, coming up along the square.
All right. I'm probably going to have to use both actions to move here. So 20 feet this way. 40. 55. And I think I have one more. 60. And the guy who's behind me here, I'm just going to yell at him to get out of here. I'll just stay behind me. I won't let them reach you.
Okay, okay.
So that way the civilian has a chance to get out of here safely.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, I use both actions here. I can't afford to. I cannot afford to use the mind barrier again because it's only 2 HP,
No.
and that will remove my bonus to my saving throws. So I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay. That puts us to you. You're just gonna see another one of these goblins just full sprint, the torch shoved out in front of him, kind of like he's using it like a lance. Just all you hear is, and again that same goblin chant behind him: goblins race and goblins jump, goblins slash and goblins bump. And at this point, you are actually close enough to see the one that is doing that. Or at least I believe everybody should be close enough to see the specific one, a goblin that is holding a whip with multiple tails to it. Um, quite a nasty looking fellow. And they all certainly want to get away from that whip as quick as they can, charging forward. Shinichi, we're on to you.
So how far is the goblin with the whip?
Well, we go to our little measure here. Looks like you're like 38 feet away.
Okay. Let me see my movement speed. It is precisely 30. Mm-hmm.
You would also kind of be walking through a target,
Okay.
which you could do with an acrobatics check if you want. But you'd be going right through this guy right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, effectively what I want to try to do is kill whatever I think is the leader or is like charging these guys. It's, you know,
Mhm.
to goad them on, right?
Yep.
And yeah, gonna have to do an acrobatics if I want to do that, correct?
Yeah, so usually you can only
Or at least
charge
try to reach them.
usually you can only charge someone if you can go in a straight line, but if you can manage to do an acrobatics check to get over the other guy, I will allow it. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. Come on, Shinichi. Time to be badass. Time to be bad.
Nice.
Oh,
Great job.
oh, yes, I am. So, like I said, I scream at my party, handle the mites. I'll handle the boss, and I ninja jump across the walls of the buildings here, and you tell me how far I can make it there.
We'll just say you end up right in the
Storyteller,
square. And get
but
one more
I think
square there. Go. You can go one more. We'll let you get in cringe. Yep. There you go.
all
So
right,
basically,
perfect,
you are
perfect.
specifically using the acrobatics check here, and I'm gonna let you have that extra little 5 foot pole vault. Basically, as you shove off the head of this guy and soaring through the air, manage to land directly in front of him. I'll let that count as a charge effectively. So when you do your attack, if you just click charge, there's a little bonus that'll come with that.
All right, all right. I would imagine flurry of blows does not count because I just did an acrobatics.
Yeah, you did a movement, so you
Yeah,
only
that was
have your
probably move
standard.
action.
Yep.
All right, so
But
here's a
hey, one
charge.
punch is still more than enough.
Yep, here's a charge. Come on, Shinichi. Does a
Oh yeah.
17 hit?
Let's see.
Nice.
Oh yeah. And it is just enough to down him. Is basically you come careening into the ground from the air, having just leaped off of a different goblin's head to get yourself a nice bit of oomph. And as you come down with a hammer fist and you bonk it like you're hitting a whack-a-mole. And as you do, he drops to the ground. And he is unconscious at your feet, Shinichi. Lorraine, you are up, my friend.
Fuck yeah. Was that cool?
Let's see.
It was cool.
Charge there. Oof.
An 11.
11. Probably gonna miss.
Yeah. Sadly, they're waving that torch around in front of you, and you don't want to get yourself burned. You would have had a clean hit, but it would have came at your own expense. You decide not to take it. Shinichi, you will have the last one zealously run up to you and attempt to hit you with his torch.
Hold
14.
on, let me check my AC
Nope,
just to
does
be
not hit.
super sure. No.
Hey, he
Whew.
he's trying to be zealous. He's trying to swing that torch at you, but he also just watched you uh bonk a war chanter, and that's a little scary. With that, we go to you, Ash.
All right. Get over here, and I'm going to aim at not the one that's closest to Tholdrin or Lyrian. I've seen these two fight. I think they got it, so I'll aim for the one that's kind of alone.
Okay.
That's the wrong thing. Yeah, it's in range. Okay.
When you're in anime and you use a special move, point blank shot.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah, my special move is a miss catastrophically, apparently.
You try to make
Um,
sure that you don't accidentally shoot any of your friends or companions, or God forbid a civilian, and attempting to do so, you manage to shoot wide altogether, and the arrow kind of slips off onto a roof. Uh,
well, that's my turn.
Goblin Bard is unconscious, which will bring us to you, Tholdrin.
Oh, will. Take a 5-foot step and give a 10-foot whack.
Okay.
Fortitude saves.
21.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. 21 definitely hits. I'm gonna tell you what. 11 definitely takes him out. Would you like to describe your guilt?
Oh, I just come in and ignore that fire pressing towards my face as I just cleanly drop the goblin warrior with my greatsword.
As you make your clean cut, one thing that you specifically notice is that um, he looks different than the ones that you were just fighting. Not different in the sense of a different race. They both look like goblins, but you almost get the sense that they were like of a different tribe, for instance, or at the very least served very different roles in their tribe, if not. Uh, and just to be clear, that was the one to your left, right? Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
thought. Yep. Which takes us back to the top. That tent is set on fire. He's gonna go ahead and do his movement, do a 5-foot step, and try to attack with flank.
Not that he's particularly good at it.
Not that he is particularly good at it. Again, is trying hard to actually fight in the name of his tribe, but not managing to actually get much of anything done. As now you are being attacked from both sides, Shinichi, and they still are not making any success. However, the tent closest to you guys is currently on fire now. So go to the next one, which just saw one of their own struck down and will now take an attempt to swing at you, Thuldrin. Dropping his torch and pulling his horse chopper.
Oh.
But also, you notice urinating down his leg, because he is terrified. Samuel, you're up, my friend.
Damn.
All right. What are the rules for moving through ally spaces?
As long as they're accepting of it, and I can't think of anything offhand, you're just able to.
Cool. I'm gonna assume Lyria is accepting me to just squeeze right past really quick.
Really squeak.
5, 10,
Squeaking.
15, 20,
So
25. Now we're flanking.
if you do all of those, that would at that point have provoked an attack of opportunity.
From this one.
Mm-hmm. Because you're moving in his
Oh.
attack range within a 5-foot
I thought it
square.
was. Oh, I see. I thought it was leaving the attack range that provoked it.
Nope. It's moving while in it. So even if you're not moving out, but you're still in the range, the only exception to that rule is if it's only with your 5-foot step.
Gotcha.
A little complicated.
Yeah, go ahead.
He had drawn his dog slicer, so that's what he'll be swinging with. And yeah, his hands are also getting really sweaty. he's
Yeah.
not very happy. He is fighting to the death. You will
Yeah, I have very low damage.
give him a poke in his side.
You guys see the rapier sword slash? That's new.
What's up?
I just
Oh.
I just saw your character do a little sword thingy when you did your attack. I'm gonna watch the next time you do it, but that was cool. That was different.
Yeah, I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you, dude. There's definitely been some update that I was not aware. That's one of the things I love about Foundries. There's so many different modules, and they're all doing updates all the time. You never know what new funky thing you're gonna have. With that, oh, that one's already down. All right, Shinichi, you are faced with adversaries on either side of you, trying to burn you. You guys can still vaguely
I'll be there
hear
soon, Shinichi.
from down the street that same goblin song. Goblins chew and goblins bite. Goblins race.
Oh,
Goblins
Shinichi's
jump.
away. Saying for now, roll my dice for attacks. In the VC channel.
Oh. Uh,
Yeah, I just noticed.
Gotcha. I can do that. Okay, so his thing does have to be changed because he's not doing both attacks. I'll just pick the one furthest from you guys, make it a little easier on running, and irregardless, neither one actually hit. As he tries very hard to fight two combatants. Razzle, you were back up, my friend.
Right there.
Everybody's died.
Everyone's
I was about to say,
died.
yeah. Maybe we come back to that one.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh,
Present and inactive. There you are.
Are you back, my friend?
Yep.
There you are. Okay, is your turn.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to strike out at the same one I did last time.
Yep, I'm flanking now, so that should help you.
I also don't hear the fire, which I've tried to get fire going a couple times here. Let's try this again.
It was going earlier.
That's what I said.
There it is.
There it is.
It's one of them at least. It's not the one I wanted.
It was going earlier though. I don't know if it's on like a timer or something.
There you go. It's better at least. And then a 15. Is that is with your flanking bonus?
Update. Parents came back, something important is happening. I'm not leaving the game yet, but I'm helping them out, okay? Sorry.
No, you're good. We're just gonna say at this point that that one will hit. He's trying to focus on Samuel. You are going to be able to get a clean shot as his back, or at least the back of his neck as he turns for a moment. And your blade will find a nice clean bit of sinew, and with that he will drop for a pretty hefty amount of damage. 10 damage is crazy.
Yep,
That's
10
the
plus 1
maximal
for me.
damage.
Did you want to do anything with your movement, or is that it for you?
Yeah, I'll move over here.
Okay. Just again, keep in mind the tent that you and Samuel are against there to the south is currently on fire, catching more fire by the second.
Nothing I can do about that, sadly.
This one's gonna it's gonna drop its torch to the ground, swing its dog slicer. But they are losing their tempo, their rhythm. They ain't got no soul without their war chanter. And it goes to you, Ash.
all right. I'm going to, seeing as everyone's charging in for these goblins, I think they've probably got it. So I'm instead going to look at this tent that's on fire. Sorry, was it this tent or was it this one?
This one.
It was this one, but at this point, honestly, give me 1 second before you, yeah, we'll say it hasn't spread yet. It's still just this one.
Okay. So in that case, I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to go over here, and I am going to hold my hands out, and I'm going to just focus, and water is going to just start pouring out of my hands in like a hose spray, basically.
Nice.
And I'm casting Create Water.
Okay.
It's not a lot of water, but it's going to help, hopefully.
Definitely, at the very least, is going to help make sure that fire doesn't spread while they get it under control. Very nice. That takes us back to you, Tholdrin. You see Shinichi being...
We'll take a 5-foot step and thwackety McThwackerson. Ooh.
Ooh. Almost an 18.
You take a 5-foot step
So close.
in a giant pool of blood from a dying goblin you just hacked in half, and immediately almost slip in it. As you try to swing your blade, you end up actually stabbing it into the ground to keep yourself from going prone as you are slipping in the slick. he is also gonna drop his torch and take a swing at Shinichi, trying to take advantage of this flank that he has. And ooh, they managed to get you for at least a couple of damage. He gets a cut in on your leg there a little bit, Shinichi. That one's down. Samuel, for the first time today, Shinichi has actually had blood drawn from him. Not a lot, but his clothing is torn on his leg, so he does take a cut.
Oh
They
yeah.
tried to cut him like a dog.
I'll quickly just signal a thumbs up to Ash for taking care of the fire before I was about to. And this is kind of a risky play, but I'm gonna move to flank.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20 from the second diagonal. And you're welcome to roll the attacks as you desire.
Yep. That'll be 2 attacks of opportunity, 1 from each.
Miss. And another miss.
Alright. Do your thing, my friend.
Yep. Again, this isn't likely to really do anything substantial since I have low damage. However,
Hey, I love it.
I get to miss. Oh wait, 17.
Yeah, no, that will also be a hit as you... you might feel like non-substantial damage, but hit him for over half of his health. You managed to take a pretty good skewer into his appendix there.
For some reason, it's not accounting for the armor check penalty from my shield. I have weapon finesse, so it would subtract that. But still, if it does a 16 hit?
Yeah. We can figure out the other thing later. But
Yeah, okay. Then we should be fine. Yeah, 3 damage, flanking. It's a very good position to be in.
Shinichi, are you still away? You want me to roll for you again, buddy? Would appear to be the case. He's gonna go ahead and attack the one that, you know, you've set up a nice flank with, reasonably.
21.
And it will be enough as he knocks the one between you unconscious, and you're just gonna see Shinichi smiling ear to ear as the body between the two of you goes down.
Yeah, I'm guessing I attack low and Shinichi attacks high. I would assume that's how we would end up flavoring it. Shinichi can give input if he's able, but, you know. Either way, I hope he appreciates it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I figure he can hear us at least.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Let's see. I will 5-foot step here and attack that one.
Okay.
Or attempt to. Ooh, max damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Once again, hitting them for quite a bit of damage compared to their health. Would you like to describe your kill?
Just come down with my curved blade from the top of his left shoulder down to his right hip, cutting him in half.
Nice. If all the blood that was slicking and sliding wasn't enough for you, Thuldrin, the square in front of you also is gonna have a nice glazed coat of it as a goblin separates into 2 in front of you. Lorraine slices it in half. Definitely showing you how to use a much smaller sword just as well. That one's knocked out already. Oh, man, actually,
I think I
that
saw
will
them.
be it. Yeah. And and so with that, we are going to, especially since Corvo's still gone, clean up, tie up here. However, you guys may have noticed you have earned enough experience to level up, and I will honor that now. And if you guys
Huh.
want to take, the rest of what would be the session time to actually get your level up and such processed, you can do so.
I would love that.
I didn't even realize we can get XP this whole time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to it.
Yep. But that will be
Shall
it
I click the
for
level up button?
the official first session of Rise of Runelords. I am sorry that I had to cancel on the last one. I felt super guilty
It's all
about
good,
it,
man.
and then the moment that I actually did it, I slept for so long. Like, I definitely should have decided that days ago, and I was trying to get ready instead, and I definitely should not have, realistically. But, yeah, this shouldn't happen a lot, generally speaking. I care a lot about being punctual and about consistency. So, I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
For
Thanks.
real quick, just out of
Yeah.
curiosity, for the level up, is it just like whatever you get,